mystery.
Here you go. And we are on. Welcome to the season finale of White Mystery TV.
Woohoo!
We pulled it off, Fran. We did 5 episodes in the month of August. We'd love to thank all of our guests that we've had on since episode 1 and our partners, Do312, who have been hosting our portal for our Twitch stream. Today's an important day because it's our season finale, and we fulfilled our goal of launching a TV station out of our basement, Wayne's World style. Mm-hmm. And today we have awesome guests. We have Donnie Moore from Absolutely Not. It's one of our favorite Chicago bands. We're super pleased to have Donnie on. Absolutely Not just played the Do312 Seven Deadly Sins birthday party on Sunday. So we have him, and we also have Mr. Andrew Humphreys. From Sun Cop.
Yes.
And he recorded the Twin Peaks, who we had Cadian on.
Audio engineer extraordinaire.
Yep. He was an instrumental part of Field Trip, which was a DIY spot on South Michigan Avenue that we were hanging out at a lot, so we're stoked to have them on. We're actually hitting the road on Friday, September 1st, so the season finale has great timing. Go vertical. Yeah. And we're really stoked to play a bunch of shows on the East Coast, including Meltasia, which we had Andy Animal on last week. So, in true White Mystery TV fashion, we would like to start today's show with news.
The news. What's going on now?
Well, Lord knows there's a lot going on planet Earth right now. A couple weeks ago, it was, all the protests with bizarre social, things happening with fascism and anti-fascism and just, all of the things. Like, if we rewound to last week, what was happening in the world is very different.
From what's happening right now?
Or at least what's headlines, right? So, I'm sure all of those things are still ongoing, but we've got Hurricane Harvey happening down in Houston, and we have so many fans down in Houston. We've played Walters downtown several times.
Yep.
We've played at a place called Natsuo, which is Houston backwards, multiple times, all ages shows, and the Mink on their closing night. Remember, Fran?
Mm-hmm.
So we're thinking of all of our fans down in Houston and Texas and the affected areas. So tonight we are raising money for the American Red Cross. Through tonight's season finale of White Mystery TV. The way to do it is definitely, you can go to the White Mystery Facebook. Some people are watching on Facebook Live right now, so if you have access to the White Mystery Facebook, you can just go to the top post. There's basically an instant donate button. If you're watching us on Twitch right now, I believe that there is a donate button at the bottom of the screen. So 100% of the proceeds that we receive from today's episode will go to the American Red Cross for the effort of hurricane relief. And what's pretty wild is our aunt is down there.
Yes. Our
Aunt Jeannie, who was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, was getting cancer treatment down in Houston. She's from Tucson, Arizona, and she is stranded in her hotel room. And she is very, very ill. And our prayers are with her and our cousin.
They're running out of food.
They're running out of food and water right now. She is very ill. She's emaciated and has lost her hair. It's hard for her to move, and she is stranded in a hotel room in Houston right now. So if you are the praying kind, say a prayer for her, for Jeannie. And we'll go ahead and donate all the proceeds from tonight's episode to the American Red Cross. Because I know that they have centers set up down there, and it's just the most, I guess, straightforward way for us to do it at this juncture. Right, Franny?
Yes.
So if any of you have family that are down in Houston, or if you have firsthand knowledge of what's occurring down there in these flood-affected areas, you're welcome to chat with us. Go ahead and chat with us through Facebook Live or also through our
Facebook
Twitch.
Live question. Do I have to invite everybody in order for them to chat?
I don't know. You can maybe do it if you feel like it.
Max is here, so I'll just invite
Hi, Max.
Oh, no, to broadcast now. Sorry, Max.
Yeah, I don't know. It's an app or
broadcasting.
something.
Yeah, we're already broadcasting in like 5 different ways.
Okay.
All right.
And for all of you out there who are eager to see George Costas, he is manning our Facebook Live right now. He will be joining us
Donate
soon.
to Red Cross for Tuesday.
Yes, definitely. So again, we have great guests on today. I might even set up our Instagram Live, and maybe Francis would like to talk for a couple minutes.
Yeah, how's everyone in the chat doing? Does anyone have anyone in Houston right now? Loved ones or friends or neighbors? Are any of you in Houston watching?
Yeah, wow.
What's going on? Tell us what's going on in the floodwaters of Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah.
Been reading some pretty emotional news stories about it. Just the citizens going to try and help everybody
Derek
there. The
Silva
people
is
from
in
Louisiana that were
This guy-
affected by...
Your friend Derek Silva, he's in Houston
Really?
right now. He said shit is crazy.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's on the Facebook.
Hey,
Live.
Derek, thank you for...
How are you doing, Derek?
Yeah, Derek, thank you for communicating with us. I'm just curious, how are you even, like, how is your phone charged? Like, are you on a generator? What's going on down there? If you can give us, if you're able to Skype, we could Skype with you, and you can give us a primary account. Derek, if you're watching, let us know what your Skype username is, and we'll Skype you in to talk about what's happening in Houston right now, because I'm very curious. You know, it's interesting because you really see how the news can affect what you're receiving in terms of like what's actually happening down there. So we'd love to hear from you and kind of see what you see. You know, on one hand, you see like the kind of viral post about people tying up their dogs, you know, where it's like, oh, the humanity, people tying up their dogs, they're, you know, dying and that kind of thing. On the other hand, you know, today I saw the first post, which is there's a lot of people who are carrying their dogs through the floodwater. You know what I mean? So it's like there's always kind of two sides of a story, I think, and we'd love to be able to tap into your experiences. So again, we have the donate button going, and please let us know how we can help you further. I'm gonna go on Instagram Live.
Great.
What else is happening in the world, Fran? Anything?
Shucks. New GTA update. Kyle was just telling me that PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds was topping Defend of the Ancients 2 on the Steam charts, which is pretty incredible. It became the most popular game on PC for a minute
The
there.
PUBG?
Yeah, PUBG.
PUBG?
PUBG.
I can never get that right, but yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I heard there were a couple counter-protests shut down. I don't know what else is going on in the world. There was some, I don't know, I'm playing this game.
Take 5 here. Derek Silva posted about his status.
Okay. What did Derek say?
He's stranded and waiting on boats. He's stranded in the house, which I assume is his house.
Okay.
So stay safe, Derek. And then he also says y'all are awesome, White Mister for life.
Yay!
Indeed. And we all hope those boats get there soon, Derek.
Yeah, Derek, we're rooting for you, dude. We can't imagine what you're going through. We wish you the best. Let us know what happens. We read this article that was in the Chicago Tribune about they're called the Cajun Cavalry, which are a lot of people who were 10 or 12 years old when Katrina happened, and they are now taking their boats from New Orleans and Louisiana.
Because
and
there were a lot of Texans that went over to Katrina and did a similar thing, and then there were a lot of New Orleans people that were that moved to Houston or were relocated there after Katrina. So there's a lot of cousins and aunts and uncles and family ties between New Orleans, Louisiana, and Houston, and the sister cities that hold it together. I feel like if there was a disaster in Milwaukee or something, or vice versa, it's like the Midwest would look out for each other in such a similar way.
Or Detroit.
There a lot of stuff went down in Detroit.
But I mean, they had a huge. I was so in the pre-internet kind of days, or at least pre-mobile internet. It was the year 2003. I was 17 years old or something like that. 17, 18, 19.
Going to see Iggy Pop or something.
It was the first.
Stooges.
It was the first Stooges reunion. So like Iggy Pop's been playing out a lot lately, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's playing Fun Fest. He's playing da da da." But back in 2003, no one had heard from Iggy Pop for a while. And he had announced that he was doing the first ever Stooges reunion in however many years. And a bunch of my friends and I were like, dude, let's go to frickin' Detroit, man, and check out the Stooges. And Sonic Youth was opening. So we went out to Detroit. We start rolling into the city, and we're like, that's weird. The traffic lights aren't working. Oh, that's weird. None of the convenience stores are open. That's weird. There's traffic in Detroit. This never happens. And as we rolled into town, without the power of Twitter or Facebook, people not really texting. Like, I don't even know if I had a cell phone yet. One of my friends might have, but what we discovered when we got into Detroit was that it was like one of the largest power outages in American history, or at least in modern history, where it was all the way from Detroit up to Montreal and Canada. So we got stranded in Detroit for 2 or 3 days. Of course, the concert was rescheduled because there was no power, but, it's amazing how quickly your food spoils, how quickly the conditions in your bathroom go bad. It doesn't take long.
For nature to start reclaiming it, the pests and pestilence.
And for people who have, a child or a baby or 3 kids, that goes very quickly.
Elderly, sick family members out there that need help.
So we're thinking of you all and rooting for you, and we can't wait to get back to Houston to play for you all. Hopefully by March, South by Southwest time, things will dry out.
Yeah, I got a talking point.
Okay.
I want to hear what you all think about Donald Trump's pardoning of Joe Arpaio.
Oh, man.
The most racist police officer in history.
Donald Trump is, I'll say it here, I don't get political on my personal Facebook, but Donald Trump is a loser. And,
he's a loser jagbag.
The thing that's just kind of bizarre is that, having lived through the Bush era, which was terrible.
The worst ever.
Right, and Donnie's here, and we're agreeing with each other. It was very difficult going to Europe and being proud to be American because everyone just thought we were just total douchebags.
Yep.
Because September 11th happened, the world had solidarity, and Bush still managed to kind of screw that up, and then Katrina happened, right? So all of these parallels are taking place, and I truly pray for the safety of our country and planet Earth. Mm-hmm. And actually, I would like to bring up another news point, Fran.
Yes.
It has to do with the band that we've actually played with quite a few times, who are homies from Los Angeles, who just had a terrorist threat at their show.
The Alalas.
Yeah, the Alalas in Rotterdam. So the Alalas are a psych rock band from Los Angeles. They're good pals of ours. And they were playing near Rotterdam, which we've played the Netherlands many times. We actually had our Double Dragon record release show in the Netherlands, whatever year that came out, I think 2014, our double album. And we played in Belgium with the Alalas, became pretty good friends, and I just learned that there was a bomb threat at their show near Rotterdam. The show was canceled, of course. The show was taking place, the concert, at a big renovated grain silo that was a venue with a 5,000 person capacity, and their show got canceled. When we were discussing this, maybe Ryan Fields is watching. If so, hey Ryan, yo, what's up? We love you. Happy birthday to your dad on Sunday. But we were talking about it, just like, how were the Eagles of Death Metal able to muster the strength to get back on the stage after what happened in Paris? And now here's the Alalas, who are, they're a pretty big band. They just played Coachella, but they're not like, they're still an indie level band, and they are receiving bomb threats at their shows. So there's some pretty wily stuff going on.
Yeah, man. Usually we'd be on tour at this time of year. Probably somewhere coming back through Texas or playing Texas. If it was a couple years ago, August was usually, a busy time. We were moving across the country, and
yeah,
I'm kind of happy to be home in my house.
Well, we're leaving Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So let's pull up our tour dates. Friday, September 1st, White Mystery is playing Chelsea, Michigan. We're playing a party. If you're watching from Michigan, you can get the address. Those are semi-accurate. So September 1st, we just added a show in Michigan. We're playing the Euclid Tavern with our friend Rosanna Sappos, who's a Greek chick that we love. Her band's record release show. We're playing Arsenal Lanes in Pittsburgh. That is a free festival called Rant Fest. If you have a friend in Pittsburgh, we'd love for you to reach out to them. We are playing a DIY show at a place called The Pharmacy on September 4th, aka Labor Day. Francis, please grab me a beer while you're in there. We are actually, I am super excited to announce that I'm going to be on The Best Show with Tom Sharpling on Tuesday, September 5th in New York. We're going to add that. And St. Vitus with this band Judah from Italy in New York and Brooklyn, Oy vey, on September 7th. Meltasia with Rocky Erickson, Raekwon from Wu-Tang, etc. at Meltasia on September 10th. The Bug Jar on September 11th, dun dun dun. And Trumpet Blossom, Iowa City, we love you guys. That's a Friday night. And Farnham Fest with Shannon the Clams on September 16th.
It's hard to feel Wayne's Worldy when you're opening with the news, you know? It's just like, damn.
You should open with Bowl.
Yeah, I'm about to, but I'm in the game now.
Okay.
Oh, and Francis, you forgot one of our most important props for tonight, which is our new bong, courtesy of
I'm
Adam's
not going to
Apple.
bring that yet, because the last one survived about 0.5 seconds on
But we
the
have to show everybody that we got a new one. Do you think it'll break if we bring it down?
Yes.
Press 1 if you think it'll break
Yes.
in the chat.
Like if you think it'll break.
Is anybody asking any questions on Facebook or anything like that?
We briefly had William Giannopoulos. He was like, hey, I'm going to come over, or I want to come over, and he put the cool face, because he's cool.
Hey, Billy Giannopoulos, a.k.a. The Minimal Beat, not to blow your cover,
I
but...
didn't realize.
And also, I know that I can see people are asking stuff on Instagram, so I'll check your
We should
questions
check the,
soon.
I can't check the
Twitch stream?
chat unless I get my phone back.
Also, I would like to know how everybody likes my new activewear look.
Activewear. Running my Twitch show in my activewear.
Yeah.
I've been lifting lately, and I was telling Donnie, who we're going to bring on in a couple minutes, about how my mom, hey mom, if you're watching, she got really mad at me for not wearing a bra all the time, because I hate wearing bras because they have wire inside of them. And I'm sure if a guy had to wear underwear with like wire cupping around your most sensitive parts, that you probably wouldn't like to wear it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
We got
stopped
3
wearing it.
comments.
And
About the
she...
bra?
No. We got, what's going on, Francis? What are you playing? Evan C. Cheers says that. And also, looking bitchin', Evan says. And then we got Dana Fields.
Hey, Dana!
You look phenomenal.
Dana, you're
Yeah, she
sweet,
do.
girl.
Patriotic. Yeah.
Dana, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Also, if you guys want to know what Francis is playing, go to the Twitch version of this show. Go to Twitch, the White Mystery Band, and you'll be able to actually watch Francis play video games. That's
Can
the
you share the
advantage.
link, George? It should be the copied link. Do you want to put it in
Just
the chat?
paste?
If you just paste, it should be the link, hopefully.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it's not something nasty.
Oh, God. Ugh.
I'm just trying to figure out where to paste it.
Ooh,
But anyway, to finish my activewear story, I figured if I was going to be forced into wearing a bra,
It should be sports bras.
it should
Smart
be sports
girl.
bras. And it doesn't have wire in it. It's very comfortable. And it kind of looks like a shirt. So let's see how long I can work that look for. And right before we bring on Donnie, and we're going to bring on Andrew after that and do a jam. And I'd like... Kyle, if it is at all possible, there is a video on YouTube that I'd like to pull up at some point. It's called Activewear.
Let's go.
And I'd like to play that for everybody who's watching us on Twitch right now. Yeah. Go ahead. And I'm going to check, and then we'll bring Donnie on after that.
Check the
Take
Twitch
a look
channel.
at the screen with this for a
Ah,
second.
bonjour!
In case you were wondering, we're playing Smash. We're playing Smash over here. That's what Francis plays, like 99% of the time.
Not lately. Not
Not
since
lately,
I got
you've been
bodied
playing
at a
PUBG.
night last week.
Oh,
on
yeah,
my
that
birthday.
hit you, yeah.
Oh, it hit me so bad.
Yeah.
So,
Just because I played poorly.
our friends from Perpignan say cheers.
Who dat? Who's here?
Bonjour.
Perpignan in the house. Is that from
Yay!
Is that piano?
No, it's
Perpignan,
the dude who plays video games with you.
Yes, that we stayed at his house.
Thank you so much. We hope you're still he says GameCube, Nintendo forever. Bonjour. It's 7
What
hours
are
in the
you
future.
playing nowadays?
Yeah, what are you playing? Are you playing GTA or what are you playing? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you're playing on Facebook as well.
cool. So yeah, activewear. Let's see. Yep.
I totally know this video too. It's great.
Enjoy.
A new hit.
I'm here on top.
Hi everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have known.
Yeah, let me see that Twitch chat.
Hi
Let me
Aunt
see what my
Renee.
peoples are saying.
We're gonna stay on Facebook Live for a while.
Okay. Are you on Instagram Live?
Yep.
You look like you're also on Facebook Live, or is
Yeah,
it just the
these
same
are
thing?
Facebook and Instagram. They just look the same. Hi Aunt Renee, how are you?
Hi.
How's our activewear video coming? Is it playing? Nice.
Hopefully Brandon's moderating the chat and doing a good job. Are you watching, Brandon? Here's my mod. First mod. Alex, what?
Hello. Oh, hey. How are you? Good. Good. You off to the gym? No. I'm just going shopping in my
Activewear.
Buying groceries in my activewear.
Activewear.
Having coffee with my friends in my activewear.
Activewear.
Going to the movies in my activewear.
Activewear.
Get a manicure in my activewear.
Activewear.
Showing off my baby in my activewear.
Activewear.
I drink Coke Zero in my activewear.
Activewear.
Waiting for the bus in my activewear.
Activewear.
Buying activewear in my activewear.
Activewear. Activewear. Activewear.
Being hungover in my activewear.
Activewear.
Never exercising in my activewear.
Activewear.
Smoking on the street in my activewear.
Activewear.
Doing literally nothing in my activewear.
Activewear. Activewear.
Besides that, activewear.
Activewear.
Playing video games with my activewear.
Is it almost?
Bad
We're almost
dancer. I
done.
used to be a good dancer.
All right, let's bring Donnie on.
Donnie, get your ass in here.
All right,
We're
watch
losing
your
viewers.
head though. Quick, we need Donnie.
Me?
Yay! Here, come sit here.
Yes.
You know what?
Oh,
Let's
wait,
get
which one?
let's sit you
Where?
right here, Donnie.
Okay, I'll sit right
We'll
there.
put you in the middle because you're
Next to
special.
Tranny. Who
Donnie.
smoked almost as much as tobacco as me.
The
We would
devil's
like
lettuce.
to we would like to thank our special guest, Mr. Donnie Moore,
Mr. Donnie.
who is beyond just being an amazing individual and human being.
Thank you.
And good-looking guy who is going to reclaim the
Let me get you
popularity
some more
of
pipe tobacco.
baseball hats from President Trump, which I almost boycotted
Yes.
baseball hats, but you rock that look.
Yeah.
We are happy to have Donnie on. He plays in a band called Absolutely Not. We have played together White Mystery and Absolutely Not many times.
For sure.
We have watched also Absolutely Not just kind of grow and swell and go through amazing transitions
Yeah.
and become more and more and more important to the Chicago music scene.
Thank you.
So welcome
Wow.
to the show,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Danny.
Thank you for having me on your
Danny.
season finale.
Yeah, season finale.
Yes, magic times.
If you have seen
Oh,
Absolutely
thank you.
Not
I
before,
love tobacco.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Why am I Little Mac?
so if you've seen Absolutely Not play before,
I
go
was
ahead
really
and
good at tobacco.
Yeah, it is.
let us know. Is our sound okay, by
Yes,
the way?
if anybody likes
Okay, cool.
Absolutely Not, please.
Yeah.
Holler.
Where's
In
your
fact-
record? I
George.
have your record stash, Joe. for
Yeah,
a
we
second.
put your records here, but then
Oh,
like the
yeah.
I had them
like
right
the
here. Where'd
Afro
they
Man
It's okay. That's
as
for
the
you.
Afro Man.
I wanted to
song
pull them
went.
out and show people.
Oh,
that's
you
why I had
talk
them
to
here.
Donnie for a second. On the
Donnie.
Yes.
So tell me about recording and putting out your most recent record.
Okay, well, putting out the most recent one, we worked on it with Brian Fox.
Yes.
And it was actually a very different experience than most of the other records. We really took our time in it, you know. In the past, we've always kind of just gone in and just been like, let's just do it, blow through it really quick.
Yeah, of course.
And we still did for like the skeleton of the song.
May I offer you a beer?
The skeleton of these songs. We still did that, you know, in that way to capture the vibe of us live, so it wouldn't sound like it was forced by any means. But as far as just mixing and just adding little like flares to the vocals and things like that, I've never done that as much with the record until now. Thank you. Yeah. We worked pretty hard on this one.
Comes
Yeah,
with a poster, guys.
it does. A little special poster. Three
That's
little
beautiful.
cutie babies.
It's you guys. Is this a download?
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, it's
Wonderful. This
got
is
the download
so well
in it, too.
produced.
Thank you very much.
Excellent
Yeah, we're
job.
really,
I
really
love this
happy
record.
with this one. Thank you. Yeah, that I was just, you know, smoking tobacco, and I thought about how it would be cool if, you know, I'm very into like Twin Peaks and kind of like sci-fi horror and crime dramas and things. So I was like, kind of wanted to make an album cover that kind of had that like new wave.
Wonderful.
And your last one was black, white, and pink also. With that person with the little hand.
Yes, exactly. I
Yeah.
always stick to those three colors with anything, absolutely not, just because I feel like it just kind of, it's very, like, it kind of goes with the vibe, you know? It's kind of like new wavy, it's kind of bratty, it's kind of punky, it's kind of, yeah, exactly.
synth driven.
Totally.
So I'm curious, just because what's really cool about Absolutely Not.
This is not, I've never played this game, which is
wait,
so
I'll play with
upsetting.
you guys.
Okay, please do. Because
And
you
then
said
I'll-
you're not the best either, please.
No, I'm pretty good. But
Oh, you
I
are?
wasn't good when I first started playing.
me!
But when I first started playing, I wasn't very good.
Okay.
You like a beer?
Oh, okay, then no, that is what you said. Okay.
Are you a
So-
beer man?
Yeah, no.
Man
I'm
beer?
Sure, I'm a man beer.
To get back to the kind of like music-y part of the conversation, what's really
Yes,
cool
thank you.
about Absolutely Not, for those of you who are meeting on them for the first time, put that, I think this, is this clanging when we put something down?
Oh yeah, on the microphone, yeah.
Yeah, so don't put the
We're clinging
the
away,
tobacco
we
pipe
shouldn't
there.
do that.
There you go. Donnie is
Yes,
in
hi.
a band
Yes.
with his
Sister.
Sister.
Madison
Yes.
Moore,
SIS.
Madison. Hello,
TER.
Madison.
who's a total babe,
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Shout outs.
beautiful woman, and also super talented and full of energy also.
Full of energy, yes, and a killer voice.
Yep.
Can
So-
out-scream anybody I know. For
How
sure.
would you describe your sibling relationship and your musical relationship in general?
Oh, kind of similarly, like she understands. Like we understand each other. You know what I mean? Like we're definitely silly together, and there is like a little bit of silliness. Absolutely not like, you know, stupid silly. Just like the playfulness.
Having
I should
fun.
say.
Yeah.
So you know, we get each other. So it works really really well. And Chago Santiago.
Yeah, who I love.
Who I also love
He's
too.
a
He's like one of my
sick
best
drummer,
friends in
dude.
the
He
world.
hits so hard.
He really does.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
incredible. This
Amazing
yeah.
drummer.
And he works at Owen and Engine, which is a really
does.
great place to get a burger.
It is a great play. Yeah, that burger is good. I don't know. I guess I like. Yeah, I'm
Who do
gonna.
you like?
Wario's
Wario?
hilarious.
He's a biker. Okay, you gotta
Okay.
put in your name too, though, or your handle.
Oh, my handle.
Which could be, Dodo or Abnot.
Wait. Okay, Dodo might be it now.
Dodo, Dodo.
I think it's gonna be Dodo. I think you did it.
Noise.
Dodo.
Yes.
Dodo's
Let's go,
ready to
Wario.
go.
And before we forget, your next show,
Yes.
which is with
Pack
another
AD.
two-piece band, Pack AD.
Yes, Yes.
They are from Canada.
they are.
We looked them up on the internet on our drive over here,
We did actually.
and their
The
recording
songs are
sounded
really
great.
cool. Oh wait.
George, do you have Twitch on your phone? Can you get it and then make an account and look at our chat so you can see what's going on, or at least just go look into our room and look at the chat so we could know what questions are going on, since my phone's being used in
There you
broadcasting
go.
something.
Okay.
Because I'm curious what's going on in the chat. We haven't looked at Twitch chat at all.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So basically, just a reminder that we are raising cash for the American Red Cross to go towards the Hurricane Harvey relief. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, you can actually just go to the top post on our Facebook,
I'm getting
and
the appeal of this.
it's already. Ooh, I killed you so.
Leave him alone, Allie. No.
I know what it is.
Uh-oh.
You're really hurting me. I'm horrible.
And just for the record, this is Donnie's first time playing.
This is my
Super
first time.
Smash
I
Bros.
literally have no idea what's happening.
You're Wario. You have a motorcycle.
I'm just jumping and punching and jumping and punching.
So yeah, anyway, and also if you're watching us on Twitch right now, thank you very much for doing so. We, for the first time, have a subscribe button.
That's your, sorry, if you move into the frame.
Yeah. This is...
That's shield and roll.
That's a shield and roll.
Yeah, so,
okay.
And then this one is your grab.
This
And
one?
if after you grab somebody, you can throw them up, down, left, or right, and then like follow up some attacks with throws. And then you can grab people by pressing shield and pressing A. So press shield.
Oh wait, that was which one?
The trigger.
Yeah.
And then press A.
Wait,
Hold it and press A. You see how you grab?
Oh, through the shield.
Yeah.
Nick!
Hey, he did it.
There you go.
Okay.
He did a shield grab.
I did it! And I can't
So yeah,
remember.
like anticipating when someone's gonna run in at you,
Sure.
blocking
and just
it,
getting-
and
yeah,
then grabbing
yeah, yeah.
them.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
I can't remember what our little inside joke came from. Maybe you can, Donnie, but it's help me, Donnie, help me.
Help me. I wanted it had something to do with winter. That's
Yeah.
all. It was something where you're
Like stranded.
stranded somewhere. And just
I'm
wearing
Falcon
something that just wasn't. I think you just weren't ready for it to be as cold as it was, and I was like trying to help you.
Which, you know,
with
the thing to talk about the hurricane kind of issue again, like I oftentimes think about snow in Chicago, which strands us often, where it's like
Yeah, but
snow day.
There was
I
a
know
time
all
people
about
got
those
stuck on
hurricanes.
Lakeshore Drive that one
Yep.
time.
So
Oh yeah,
it's-
if your shield gets all the way small, it breaks, and then you're stunned like forever,
Okay, that's,
and
like,
then people
really,
can fuck you up real
really
bad.
rude.
But the thing is, it's like
So you got to be careful. The more damage your shield takes, the smaller it gets. You know.
Right. Okay. No,
And
that
then
makes
there's
sense.
some moves that are specifically made to break shields too. That only a couple characters.
But anyway, the thing about snow is that you can actually like take a shovel and move it.
Yep.
And even when it's like really, really bad, you can still like just keep piling it, even if it's
There
as
was a
high
couple
as the
winters in
sky.
Chicago where it's like there's nowhere else for me to put the snow anymore.
Yeah, but
You
it's
need a
kind of like,
ladder.
you know, we'll see what
And that's when it gets claustrophobic. It's like there's nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're
listen,
trapped.
I was born and raised in Florida, so
Yeah.
I know all about the hurricane situations.
Yeah,
and
what's your
it's
experience?
Not a joke. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's frightening.
It's frightening because, like you were saying earlier, I feel for the people that are
Yeah.
trapped without. They didn't. You know, you don't. You stock up, but you still don't realize after stocking up, like it's still not enough.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Can you tell us about like a memory that you might have about being in a hurricane in Florida?
Just being like completely freaked out. You're sitting in a house, you know, like just with windows everywhere, knowing that at any second a tree could come through,
Yeah.
or something like that, and then you spend the rest of the storm with a tree in your living room,
Right.
Like, you know, it's just,
Ooh, there you go.
yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, no, it's such a bizarre feeling. It's like unless you go through it, it's kind of hard to explain it without it either sounding corny or exaggerated. But it's really not. It's
how
really
young were
terrifying.
you? What can you? Were you?
I had I mean, there was a couple because I was there for about 21 years. So
Okay.
I had probably about like 3. I mean, more than that, but like 3 like bad hurricane
Right.
experiences, right? Where it's like.
Do you remember the names of them?
Charlie?
Of any of them? Yeah.
Maybe.
Chucky, the scary
Chucky.
doll.
No, it was like Charlie. Gosh, I'm trying to think of. There was another one where I even went around afterwards. This little weirdo that I am. I had like a camera, and I was just like filming everything around my neighborhood because the devastation was just so shocking.
Yeah. Wow.
That like I couldn't help but document it in some way. You know, just because I was like, I can't believe that I'm stepping out in my own.
Woo. Got you.
I literally have no it's yeah, it was just crazy. It was crazy.
You got me.
Kill her ass.
You got me.
Get her done.
Yes.
Get her done.
Okay, I got one.
Okay, so you kind of documented the destruction of your neighborhood.
Just because
basically.
it was insane to like you look at it's like you would go out on a main street and the stoplight would just be hanging from like one thing sparking.
Wow, like a
you know?
wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, I feel for that. It's a very bizarre experience, and coming back from that is weird too. It's just any help that they can get is
Do
good.
people just rebuild their house in the same place, or do they move away?
It depends, like, you know, my parents, for the most part, like, they've stayed in the same places. Like, nothing, like, really horrible happened in where my mother lives now, but in our first house, we definitely had, like, things come through the window.
Wow. Oh, that's so scary.
I can't imagine actually
I was
evacuating Houston. People are like, why didn't they just evacuate everybody? That would be so impossible.
It's just, yeah, I know.
The highways
you always
out of
think
Houston,
about that.
oh my god, it's like impossible to get in or out on like a good day.
I know. And the sad thing is, too, it's like you think about those places where they know that there's some sort of monsoon.
That fucking mega church.
It's like, ugh.
Like, the pastor wouldn't open his frickin' mansion, and the mega church wouldn't open. They're like, how many? I forget how many thousands of people you could fit into this, like, stadium.
Right, and they probably have tons of water,
like,
tons of food.
It was 17,000.
Wow. I don't want it to get all wrecked for when, you know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I
love Jesus. I really do.
Jesus would rather have them wreck it, I think.
It is literally unbelievable how bad I am.
Oh, and
You're
also
incredible.
go big with people.
You're going
and
even
small
with
with
Alex,
game
and
for a
she's
second,
good.
if you can. Switch. There we go. Activewear. Playing video games. My activewear.
I know. I have my activewear on. I have literally been obsessed with. I've always worn, you know, like Converse and Vans and all that kind of stuff. And
I dare you eat spaghetti.
And I recently bought a pair of like Nikes that were on sale at some like, you know, like
Marshalls
rack or something, or you know, like some place, like this kind of place. And I get it now.
Yep.
I get it. I literally get it. Like, I can't stop. I have to wear them every day now.
We're going George Costanza with his velvet tracksuit that he wore on that one.
I have been rewatching the entirety of Seinfeld.
I think it's what I've been missing, because there was a summer or two, I think last year, where I started wearing gym shorts. I was like, I'm just going to wear like basketball shorts or whatever. But like not like cool like retro ones, just like Marshall's basketball shorts.
No, they're from Walmart.
They're just like
or Walmart or
black.
some shit. But like I could play in them and stuff, and like I wouldn't like ruin my wardrobe for the rest of the tour or something like that.
I want
but it just was not flattering
I have
at all.
my car outfit and then the what outfit?
Oh yeah, we all do. We all do.
Of course.
We all do.
My
I'm
car
not wearing
outfit became my
stilettos in that car.
outfit. They got pretty lazy.
I want to know, Mr. Donnie.
You don't drive around in stilettos?
Well, sometimes I do, but I don't drive.
Right. True.
On tour.
Right.
I want to know Mr. Donnie Moore from Absolutely Not, our esteemed guest right now. I want to know his craziest story from South by Southwest. Because I know you used to play a lingerie store a couple times.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the weirdest things was definitely weird in a good way. And when I say weird, I don't mean that.
Yeah, but
I don't
just
think weird
unusual.
is bad. Yeah, I think weird is good.
Yes.
But they were like, oh yeah, if you're gonna play in here, you have to be wearing the product. And we were like,
what?
Yeah. And so Madison was like, I'm gonna put on boy underwear and give myself a fake little peen, you know, in the front.
Oh wow.
And yep, it was amazing. I just wore like these weird like booty shorts that were like mesh, and it was hilarious. And there was just these people packed into this little this little underwear shop. And Via played with us too. I love those boys.
Who's that?
It's Jeff and Kevin and oh my god, Eric. Sorry, I am just like trying to get the hang of this game. This is not.
You're actually doing pretty well.
I think it's just because you stopped playing and I just punched you twice because you didn't play anything. But yeah, that was a fun. That or just like having to carry like a, 80-pound amp like 8 blocks because you can't park near where you're playing at South by Southwest. That's always.
Oh, so you were walking in your outfits?
Yeah, in my venue outfit, not in my car outfit. So I was like, people are.
I'm one of those guys now.
Right.
Here we go. All right, I just shared a.
I'm walking down the street in all black, and it's 92 degrees, and I'm carrying a freaking like 80-pound amp.
What has been like one of your, we talk a lot about like what's awesome about the DIY scene here in Chicago. Wow, it's so great. Everyone loves each other. It's like super supportive and stuff. But what are you seeing as some of like maybe your biggest challenges?
With challenges with what?
Just being a band in Chicago because you're from Florida. Like,
I mean, just because there's so much incredible music here, it's like standing out and finding the right niche for your music. Because there's so many things going on, and music is so subjective, as I always say. So to me, it's just trying to find the people that are into it, you know, and like locking them in, and hopefully they keep listening and enjoying what you're doing. And I also think that Chicago is good for a lot of bands here tend to experiment a lot too with their sound and grow a lot, you know, over records. They don't just keep releasing the same thing over and over again.
That's a good point.
Which is cool, you know, and that makes me feel more free to do that too, you know, without judgment. I mean, I'd probably do it anyway, but you know, it's nice to know that it's kind of like a thing that people are also into here. I don't even know what you just did, Fran. That was literally like we were both off screen, and I was just murdering.
I think I
like murdered
something
me off
bad.
screen.
Why did you move here from Florida instead of like New York or
So I could play this
Austin?
video game with Fran, obviously.
Yeah.
We're Smash Bros now.
Yeah, so we're Smash Bros. No, I moved up here because New York scared me, to be honest with you. California felt too much like Florida.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Big
mean?
time, yeah.
And
I like Florida more though. Personally.
And I knew one
No
person
offense.
in Chicago, and I was just like, and you're the winner, you know? It was kind of like,
Wow.
I think standing out in New York might be just a little too hard if
Did
you're like...
your sister and you move here at the same time together?
No, she moved a couple of years after me.
Okay.
Which is, yeah. She came here like, I was going to say, probably like 4 years, 3, 4 years after me, something like that. So I kind of came up here and just started randomly playing shows with like friends of mine that were available, and then when she finally moved up here, it was just like, bam, there you go.
What's it sound like?
So it sounds kind of like for some of the work they did. It's been fun for me. I think I can do it on my phone.
Oh no.
It's not muted, right?
No, it's all right.
Okay, cool.
I want to play again.
Sure. What time is it? Huh. Okay.
YouTubers
How long has Absolutely Not been a band?
Well,
Called
and
Absolutely
yeah, I was gonna
Not.
say yeah, in what capacity?
Called Absolutely
Called
Not.
Absolutely Not.
Yeah.
Like at like playing live, I would probably say about like 8 to 9 years as Madison Chago.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely Not. That lineup's been like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
How many drummers
Just
have
been
you had?
great. Chago would be number 4.
Okay. Who was number 1? Because I don't know if I knew number 1.
No, yeah, number 1 was
You and
Florida.
Alex are on a
No,
team.
number 1
You
was
and Alex are
technically
on a team this
I'm talking
time, so
about
just
Fran.
beat me up.
Okay. Number 1 was first drummer was technically me. Actually.
Oh.
And then the second drummer was in Chicago. Or no, it was Will, and then Brian, and then Jenna, and then Chago. Yeah, so yes. So 4. 4 not including me.
This picture of me driving is so cute.
And it's so funny because I've had a few drummers with Absolutely Not, and
Yeah.
every single time they change, I'm always like, is someone out there gonna think I'm like this monster that's like
No.
impossible to work with? No, I know, I would hope not, but it's it's funny to think about.
we've
Someone's just like, why can't?
I was gonna say we've probably had bands on this show already who've cycled through drummers. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a very
no, for sure.
kind of frequent occurrence, except
For sure. It's just funny for me.
whitemystery.com. Alright. Also, if you're watching right now, guys, I would love for you
Okay.
go to Instagram, follow Donnie right now
Follow me.
at Absolutely
I
Not.
do other stuff too.
And go buy
Follow
the
me.
record right now.
And speaking of other stuff that Donnie does, why don't we talk about Glitter Creeps?
Yes. Glitter Creeps, yes, is a night at the Empty Bottle that Madison and I run. It's monthly right now. It's probably going to change and become an even bigger, crazier,
Really?
weirder event.
How
I mean,
so?
it's going to stay at the bottle, but it's like there's going to be just like a little bit of a difference after our, because we have the 3-year anniversary in November, and then everything's going to get just a little bit different. Yeah, and I've also
tell us about that, and why don't we just rewind because
Oh, wait. I'm
people
on
might
Alex's
be
team,
hearing
I keep
about it for the
forgetting.
first time.
Wow.
What is Glitter Creeps and what does it do?
Glitter Creeps is is like a night at the Empty Bottle. Oh my God, how did you even do that? Where it's like an LGBTQ based night.
Yep.
We do a fundraiser each month, and not just for LGBTQ stuff too. It's just like one of the months coming up, we're doing like for animals,
Nice.
dog shelter, just because I'm obsessed with dogs.
You and Donnie
Yeah.
on a team.
Yeah,
Oh,
Madison
so I
and I are
shouldn't
very
have him.
obsessed with animals, you know, and I feel like a lot of charities are kind of neglect the animal charities. I mean, we even have, because we've been doing charities for like over a year and haven't done one, so I figured it was about time.
Have you kept track of how much money you've raised for charity yet?
Yes and no. You know,
Okay.
I keep all the things in the email, but I haven't actually added up the number yet.
You should.
I know I was going to at the end of the year for sure.
Yeah.
We had a really great one last month where we were able to raise like pretty much $500 for Shriners Hospital.
Nice.
Which was really nice, and then we got a letter from the family, like from the kid that the money went towards. Like it was just so sweet, because it's nice to see that, you know, after you get like kind of like the follow up as to like what happened with what you donated. It's just like it's like the whole reason why you don't, you know, you just like to know that you're helping someone that needed it. You know, it's just nice to know. I think I keep beating up Alex even though she's on my team. And I'm just like, it's just a hellfire.
When is the next Glitter Creeps at the Empty Bottle here in Chicago?
It is September either 20th or 21st. Oh my god, I cannot believe that I don't know.
It's on Wednesdays, right?
It's the third Wednesday of the month, yes. So I believe it's the 20th.
Third
I feel
Wednesday.
so bad. It's Dan Rico,
Okay, cool.
Old Joy, and Coaster, which is an awesome lineup. It's going to be an awesome
Who's
show.
Coaster?
Coaster's a local band. You should listen to them.
Haven't heard of them, so
tonight.
tell me.
They're really, really cool. Definitely listen to them.
Do you feel like doing the Glitter Creeps, like beyond just being an absolutely not, and having played South by Southwest and many other cities many other times, do you feel like having this monthly, basically obligation, you know, or duty, however you want to call it, has opened you up even more to emerging bands because of the necessity of booking?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's just it's also like it's helped in the way where I get to like ask bands that since it's Empty Bottle and it's like a fun event, you know, it's I can ask bands that I wouldn't normally be able to just email on my own and be like, "Hi, do you want to come play a show in Chicago?"
Yeah,
you know
at the
what I
Bottle.
mean? It's like exactly. It's just
which can be hard to do because my friends wanted to play there in November, and for a date that's like 2 or 3 months in the future, I don't know when November is right now. There's like, you know, you have to go through 4 or 5 holds for some of these dates.
Oh yeah.
So for you to have first hold on the last Wednesday,
third Wednesday, yeah.
Third Wednesday of every month,
yeah,
is huge actually.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's rad.
I know it is rad. Yeah. What it's gonna? I was gonna say that's actually.
You want to break that ball and you get a super powerful
Break
move.
your ball.
You can break the ball.
That one?
Yep.
There you go.
But yeah, no, Bottle has always been very good to us with the Glitter Creep stuff. And Absolutely Not too, just in general. Wow.
Yeah.
I just, again, like thought I was a different character.
That's why
Tobacco just really makes you play games really weird.
That's why I'm always the big pink circular one, because I can always find myself on the screen.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
And smart. I keep fighting you again and you're on my team.
So, talking about something that we were chatting about in the car, because here on White Mystery TV we pick up our guests.
You do, and it's so nice, such a luxe little ride.
Because we think about how we'd like to be treated when we do press stuff.
Yeah,
or we
which is exactly just
we roll it downtown. You spend maybe $14 to $26 on parking. You get up there, you're starving, you're hungry,
right?
And then you give a really cranky interview,
right?
Because you're like hungry and you just dropped a load of cash. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Lagunitas, who dropped off 400 beers off at their house.
Oh, that's very nice of
Deep
them.
Eddy Vodka, which is in the jungle juice that really is a very dangerous affair.
We need to stir it up, I think.
And Soothsayer hot sauce. Thank you for all the bottles, but we finished them all, so we're going to need some more.
Yes, please.
And, of course, do 312, Mr. Scott Kramer. I don't know if you've ever heard of this
guy.
guy.
Scott's very nice. Very nice, man.
Scott has supported the launch of White Mystery TV, of which today is the season finale. Today's secret word is Nelly.
Yeah.
And pretty soon we're going to bring on Andrew Humphreys.
And Paul Rubens.
And Paul Rubens, our secret guest. He's in the movie theater in the back of our house playing with himself right now. Hence the name Pee Wee's Playhouse.
When he gets done playing with himself, I would love to hang out.
I was really drunk and messed up, but I met Pee Wee Herman this year.
What?
AKA Paul
Rubens. I don't remember
Rubens.
hearing this.
it's crazy because, again, I was really freaking drunk, but I was at a party. I was the vice president of the Recording Academy, which awards the Grammys for a couple terms, and I can talk about it now because I've fulfilled my commitment.
Yeah.
Which is the political way of saying it.
Right.
And I would go to LA and I would go to the Grammys every year.
Yeah.
And I took Fran the first time, and he was like, "Don't ever bring me back here unless we're nominated for something." Like, you know what I mean?
Ever.
I mean, that's me.
Don't
I'm
ever
not
bring...
gonna lie.
Dude, it was just Taylor
so
Swift and Ed Sheeran and shit. But Metallica played, and that was cool.
Like I said, music is subjective, but I mean, that is not for me.
I hate that
shit. Musically it was terrible, but
that shit sucks.
But at the same time, we saw Paul McCartney and Ringo.
I just snorted. It does though. It's just
it's
great.
Musically terrible.
And now I'm gonna run you down with my car.
Go full screen. Go full screen, Kyle. Show everybody what this. Oh, there you go.
It's perfect. There you go. Go full screen. Then he was killing and murdering it.
But anyway, so I went to the Grammys this year, and finally, having gone for multiple years in a row, I kind of had a better lay of the land than I did year one with Francis, where it was kind of miserable.
God, I can only imagine. Yeah.
You know, like imagine like going to play your first show at the Brower House in Lombard, which actually we did play together.
We did
with the vibrators.
There was like straight
with the
up
vibrators.
There was a cattle line that you were forced to go to exit that led to the like degree for women sponsored fucking after party with like
the Grammys,
playing.
not Brower House. Probably like, wait, what are you talking about?
Like, man, that's a crazy.
No, it was awful. The Grammys were so scary.
So anyway, but the thing is this year, which was maybe my third or fourth year going to Grammys, I had a way better freaking lay of the land. So on one hand, I'm staying with Harrison Ford's son in Venice Beach and partying our you know what off over there. And instead of staying with our cousin Elisa's grandma, who wasn't even our grandma, but our cousin's grandma, which is where we stayed year one.
Yeah.
God bless you, Bertha. We really appreciate it, and we love you very much.
Too kind.
But it's not really like the most party. Here, get in here, George.
Come on, George, even the shit up.
So anyway,
watch me just
play Kirby. So it's, is it Bertha's house or is it going to be, Harrison Ford's son's house? Like, there's a big difference between year one and year two.
Sure.
So,
I can only imagine. You're like,
Bertha's trying to sleep, please, tiptoe. She was so nice to us, though. Like,
did I really just get Space Invader right now? Did that really just happen?
Oh, get him, whoever that was.
So this year, because I was the...
Was that I don't know who that was.
We can
put it back on the line.
Okay, I'll trade out.
So, what's up?
Dylan's Rolling Western.
What game was that from?
It's like a new game.
Okay.
We'd like to thank Kyle right now. Let's bring up the credits and... except most of the people on our credits are not... Oh, God.
Sorry, friend.
Wow. So graceful.
Yeah, always
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love that. That's like the mom whose two kids broke into the news anchors thing.
Anyway.
And she's just grabbing them. And
we're on our credits thing. But Kyle, we want to thank Kyle for doing the live editing today.
Thank you so much, Kyle.
Kyle, thank you. We love you. Best wishes with your school year. We can come back to the other screen. So, anyway, to get back to my crazy story of meeting Pee Wee Herman, don't put anything there.
Can we please get back to you meeting Pee Wee Herman?
Okay. So,
George, you said you don't have Mario Kart, right?
George, did you spill something immediately?
Do you break in my heart, Francis? You don't have Mario Kart?
Don't use that.
What? Why are you doing this to me?
What was that sound?
My heart is breaking. It's cracking.
I heard a big crashing sound.
Go check it out.
Okay, I'll get back to telling Donnie my story. You need a rag. Get George a rag.
Yeah. Wait, maybe it's Paul Rubens.
Okay.
Paul Rubens.
Maybe Paul Rubens is here. Okay, everybody, don't turn off your stream right now. We have Paul Rubens from Pee Wee's Playhouse coming on to White Mystery TV. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I should repent for my sins of lying.
You're gonna get an email.
Make sure it's wet.
No, it's not.
Make it nice and wet. Yeah, but it's sugary.
Oh my God, you really did.
It's sugary.
I did. I don't even realize what
That's awesome.
happened, unfortunately.
That's perfection.
But
I'm really glad that this happened.
It's classic George.
It's classic awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Put some soap and water on that. Nice and soapy and watery, and clean that up. So.
And clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Donnie, now that's just you and me, which is the way I've secretly wanted it since we started this show, and then we'll bring Andrew on.
Yes.
Who we love. Here's my story of meeting Pee Wee Herman.
Please tell me. I'm really actually.
This is going to take an hour and a half to tell.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
So finally this year, I was able to actually go to like the cool after parties.
Okay.
Instead of just going to the Grammys, I
Right.
was able to go to like the Producers and Engineers
Right.
Wing party, which is sponsored by Shure, and it's at this really fancy studio called The Village.
Yeah.
In Santa Monica, and it's like a red carpet event, but very, very exclusive and super cool. So the honoree this year was Jack White.
Oh.
So last year it was
Sassy pants.
It was Rick Rubin last year, and Rick is like a little bitch about like receiving awards and stuff like that, where he's like, Rick Rubin last year, he was like off stage. He was like, no, I don't want to say anything. They're like, come on, we're giving you like a lifetime achievement award. He's like, I couldn't, and then he like left the party. Where this year, Jack White actually gets on stage, gives a keynote speech.
Yeah.
Talks at length about influential records that really made a difference in his life.
Yeah.
And he cited Louie, which, if you've ever been to any of my DJ nights, which you had me at Archie's, which was an awesome bar in Iowa and Rockwell, with the only man I've ever loved, who I am not with, and still heartbroken about to this day.
Oh, wait, he was there?
He was there at the Archie's thing. Press 1 if you want to know who that is.
DM me.
So single. I know, but even with this awesome activewear outfit.
Right. Not for long. Not with the awesome activewear.
I look like a Lincoln Park Trixie. You should be pushing a stroller. But anyway, so he talks about Louie, which is a 45 that I love. And he talks about Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
And the Stooges and stuff. I was like, oh, this is so great.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, those are all,
they're
amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, someone at the Grammys who's actually talking about music that I like.
Yeah.
Versus, Taylor Swift bullshit.
Oh, for sure.
Which
It's more identifiable.
And I know some of you out there like Taylor Swift, and I beg to differ because I just can't listen to that crap.
She's just...
Reassess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reassess.
I
mean, she just did, and it's still
reassess
again.
It's worse now than before.
Again.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Ed Sheeran, all this stuff. I like the Spice Girls, but I mean, they just...
Spice Girls were fun, though. That was the thing. They were like silly, and they
I really need to look at the Twitch chat now.
To me, the Spice Girls...
Grease fire going on.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Okay. I don't know. People are talking.
Really?
Stuff.
Really?
You want this chair, friend?
About what?
Brandon's moderating.
You want this chair over here?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Say what?
Well,
Are people talking about Pee Wee Herman?
Do you want to play?
Okay, sit down, Fred. Sit right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish my story. So,
I'll play it, George.
Okay.
But look at the Twitch screen and make sure everything's okay, because now I'm concerned.
What, something wrong with the sound?
No, it's the chat.
Oh, there's a chat?
Yeah, it's a social presence is hard to deal with.
What's the chat about?
Yeah, what are people saying in this chat?
Someone was talking about owls curing cancer.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not worried.
Like
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Owls
You skim it while I finish my story. Grandma Al's story hour.
Okay.
So
I really want to know what's going on with the chat.
Yeah, no.
What's happening with the chat?
So I saw that owls comment, and then I commented that in Twin Peaks, owls are evil. Or ominous, yeah.
Love that.
And then I didn't look at it since then, and let's see what happened.
But the owl is the
that
symbol
show.
of Athena, which is the goddess
Yes.
of wisdom.
Hey Kyle, would you bring
Twin
up the
Peaks,
chat?
David Lynch is
Would you
literally
bring up
my
the chat?
absolute
we
favorite.
have
Frank
the
White
whole
is here
thing
for
up
more
until now?
spaghetti, everybody.
Yeah.
Dog, get in
What
here.
are people saying about
Oh
owls?
my God, is that Devo? Please. Devo, please come here.
Yeah, let me-
Say,
let me
nobody's
read this
saying
chat.
anything. Okay, yeah, he's getting in there.
He's
Okay.
scared. He's scared of the
Yeah,
curtain.
there's like 3 messages. Okay.
Is everything okay?
It's all
Fran?
good.
Are you
It's all
blushing?
good.
What's going on?
No, he was just worried.
What was he worried?
Wait, what's going on?
Somebody's deleting their messages up here.
What's going on? I want to
Guys.
know what's going on, Brandon.
Yeah, what's happening?
Also, is our sound synced
Brandon,
with
don't
our...
moderate too hard.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Like,
What's going on? Guys!
Brandon, what are you doing?
Wait.
I don't like that Donny Moore kid. Get him off the screen. Get him off the screen.
Wait, what's going on,
Yeah, right.
Fran?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Kid's got too much
yeah,
expression.
I'm
I
really
think
worried.
there's a commenter who keeps deleting his comments.
Who?
Like, hype something? Or
Well, maybe...
But what does he
okay.
say?
He wasn't saying anything inflammatory. He just, maybe that's just his thing.
Huh.
Maybe just makes
sorry.
people think that he's saying things that are inflammatory.
He's like, hey, guess what? Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Never mind.
Well, Fran, do you have the Twitch open now? Sorry.
They all get deleted.
What?
Sorry, Twitch.
Okay, to get back to my fabulous, really long story. Jack White finished speaking. Lily May, who is one of his third man artists, played a rousing fiddle live concert after he spoke. And I ran to my friend Ben Swank, and I was like, Ben, what the hell? How you doing, dude? And he was like, Al, what's going on? And I was like, I'm the vice president of the Recording Academy now. And he's like, oh, that's awesome. You want to get backstage with me? And I was like, that would be great.
Yeah, sure.
So he took me to a room that was like about as big as this. It was really, really small. Like, for a lot of you out there who are watching, just so you know, like, green rooms are very infrequently poshy. Like, sometimes they are, but you could play the Vic.
Very rarely.
If you're in the Vic, you have a, like, the most... It's like, the Vic is... The rooms are small. Like, my friends played the Riviera, and it's like they're backstage. You're playing this 5,000 capacity room.
I used to work there,
Yeah. It's like a death trap room with like you're like someone actually died in this
that
room.
whole building.
No, plug Nightmare Hell Trap. That's like the best phrase I've heard that describes like a hell trap. But Nightmare Hell Trap is a very cool show that's happened in Chicago for a minute.
I don't even know what that is.
In the green room. Of the
it's
Vic?
like Sarah Squirm. She's like throwing it. It's like comedy stuff and other art stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
About body horror
Yeah.
and like
Okay.
disgusting genitals. It's entertaining.
I wouldn't call the backstage area quite like that.
No, that's the whole thing. That's Nightmare Hell Trap.
But it was like droopy, weird like walls where like there's like stuff coming out of the walls and stuff coming out of the little grates and stuff. Anyway, this backstage area wasn't quite like that.
You're making it sound like it's like Amityville Horror.
Well, at the
There's stuff coming out of the walls.
at the Riviera it is.
Right. No, yeah, you're right.
At the Riviera, you can't fit like so. Imagine you're in this huge freaking band that just sold out a 5,000 person capacity auditorium, and your backstage is a Nightmare Hell Trap.
Right.
But anyway, so this room that I went into at this Recording Academy event was a small, beautiful room.
Yeah.
And this is who was in the room: Jack White, Beck, Troy from Queens of the Stone Age,
Okay.
Reggie Watts, me, and Pee Wee Herman.
Okay.
It sounds awesome.
And you're like, hi.
Yeah.
He was
and,
the most
I-
famous person in the room.
and
Really.
I-
Oh, yeah.
Well, Jack White, I
The
think,
one I
is
would be
more
the most.
famous.
That's true. That's
yeah,
very
But
true.
nowadays,
the
yeah.
tallest person in the room, besides Jack White, is the person who I became good friends with.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm still good friends with him, but I was at the time, which is Clem Burke, the drummer of Blondie, who I
Yeah.
became pals with and may no longer be pals with now. So
Burning bridges with Blondie.
Blondie's all about burning bridges.
so that and I met Pee Wee Herman. I'm short. A lot of people like when we finally played Europe. Paul Rubens is way shorter than me, and I'm like 5.
Real.
I'm 5'3". I'm 5'4" with my hair picked out, and I'm 5'3" wet. And Paul
he's-
Rubens is maybe like 5'2" or 5'1". Wow. He is tiny, teeny, tiny.
Wow.
And he wears a lot of makeup.
I don't know why that's like shocking.
But it was probably like the heaviest freaking room I've ever been in terms of like talent and that kind of thing. It was just like Jack White.
Oh my god, no!
Beck.
I love Paul. I love everyone.
Yeah.
You pretty much like.
And Beck.
Yeah,
I
Beck
love.
actually might be the most famous person
Yeah,
there.
Beck's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Beck
I don't
is
know,
great.
Beck versus Jack White. Who's more famous? Nowadays, Jack White probably, but
Yeah, but
It's
Beck-
I was just gonna say it might be even or like just
may-
different crowd kind of thing. You know,
it's
I don't
just-
know.
I think it's age probably.
And longevity too, because Beck's been going pretty hard.
Even
since
my
Mellow
parents
Gold
love
right
Beck.
before.
Right.
That was like before
Yeah.
Stripes for sure.
Yeah.
Where's So I might kick you off when you're done with this game, and let's get Andrew
Yeah, you
Humphreys
want to
on
grab me
here.
first, George?
Yeah.
How's our
we're done
chat
with this,
looking? Are
I can
we
run.
like burning
Okay.
bridges worldwide, or what's going
Hey,
on?
Tim
here?
Salinger.
Oh, Tim in the house. Thank you for
George
coming to the
actually
party.
providing some competition. He's talking shit.
These items here are helping me out. It's pretty easy for Ness to win with items.
Tim, I'm pretty sure you left your Magic the Gathering deck.
Yeah, was that your deck?
No, it's
Or-
Max.
Maybe that's what the kid
Max.
was.
Oh, it's
Maybe the guy was
Max.
commenting on how like shitty I was playing the Smash Brothers game.
Someone
I
said
think
that?
it was.
Yeah, I think he
Tim
was.
Sal. Season finale, White
It was
Mystery
his first
TV.
time, y'all.
Before we bring Andrew
I thought you
out,
played very well, Donnie.
I'm bad.
before we bring Mr. Andrew Humphrey out, I don't know if it's Humphrey or Humphreys.
He's gonna be good at the game.
He's
I
wearing a
don't know,
red
loser.
jumpsuit, not to ruin the experience for everybody, but what was the
Is he- he's gonna be
Oh,
good at the
sniped so hard.
I want to talk about our giveaway really quick, Mr. Kyle. We're doing a giveaway. We actually only have a few days left, and there's only a couple people who have entered it.
Yo, negatory, yeah.
So your
Smashes.
chances of winning are super. I'm gonna go like this so I can fit inside of the.
10%.
And then I
Let's
hit
see-
you with
let's
my
see if
car.
this kid's-
So we all fit in the Facebook Live. Hi everybody. We are. Is this too weird? Am I too loud? If you
Way too loud.
if you upload a picture of yourself with a white mystery piece of gear, it could be a button, a T-shirt, a record, a CD, or a tape, or whatever it is. Take a picture of yourself, upload it to Instagram, hashtag it white mystery, enter to win a 3-day pass to Riot Fest and a Burger Buddy, which is a tape cassette to MP3 Walkman converter. So go ahead and enter our contest, or I will come and find you and force you to do it. All right. All right, guys. All right. Thank you, Kyle. Let's. Hey, Nick. How are you? I want to say hi to everybody who's watching us on Facebook Live. All of you. Hi, Brandon. Yo.
This dog is so cute.
Greetings. So let's get the dog in the shot. We're on White Mystery
Yes, where's
TV
the-
right now. If
dogs
you have
always-
Twitch, you can watch this show with all
Dogs
the
and
editing and stuff like that on Twitch. White Mystery Band. All right. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Is the dog in the shot? Can we go big screen with the
Big
dog?
screen dog time.
Big screen, dog time, zoom in on dogs.
This is Devo. He got his hair cut last
So
week.
cute.
He's almost 13 years old. And we named him after our favorite band.
Time through it up.
band
Okay, go get Andrew.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to end this one.
And get me another beer, too.
Nice.
We'd like to thank Lagunitas for dropping off 400 beers to us. We'd like to thank Taco in a Bag and Chubby Wiener, who sponsored us all month. I made spaghetti tonight because I wanted to have a wholesome meal, but we'd like to thank everybody who hooked it. I think Chubby Wiener probably supplied us with like 80 Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a really funny name. I'm literally such a child. I keep every time you say it.
Diva, what do you like about the Chubby Wiener?
It's the combination of those two words. Chubby Wiener's a little.
So I think what I'd like to do
Diva's
right
a
now
skinny
is put the dog down, and let's invite our guest Andrew Humphrey on screen,
Andrew.
Let me do the old switcheroo.
Yeah.
like Conan style. Here we go.
Yeah,
Come.
yeah,
sit next to me.
sure, perfect.
Sit next to me.
How is everybody?
Yay!
Been watching outside.
Really?
Getting
How is it?
slowly a little buzz.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry it took a while
No worries.
to
No
get
worries.
you. Tell us about this jumpsuit. Where'd you get
Another
this
beer.
thing?
I ordered it online.
Nice. It fits you like a glove.
Yeah, it worked out.
It has high quality YKK zippers on it too. That's the best thing you can get.
Actually,
Seriously.
it fits you really
Zipper
well. for being-
aficionado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if I love clothes and fashion.
Sure. Okay.
And if you get something that has YKK zippers on it, you know it's a well-made garment.
Yeah, I mean, I paid like $50 for this thing,
Okay.
you know. So
That seems like a decent price.
I
For
was like, I'm
a
not gonna get a
full
bullshit
outfit.
jumpsuit
Yeah.
because I was like, I was wearing like all white on stage for a while,
Nice.
and then I got really tired of like cleaning that shit.
Yep.
Bleaching
Especially
it,
my
yeah.
shoes.
Right.
Shoes just get dirty like instantaneously.
You wearing
and I
red
was like,
shoes? Yeah, you
I have
are.
red shoes.
Love
I don't
it.
know if this
There you go.
camera can
Yeah.
see that.
I think we got that.
Rocking
Yeah.
their foot.
And I was just like, I'll just switch to red. Red's
Yeah.
a cooler color anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go through like color periods in your life where you kind
No.
of do red or white or?
I mean, no. Because,
Well, now.
Because unless, other than like stuff I wear on stage, I like barely think about like what I'm wearing at all.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Dayton, Ohio.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. When did you move to Chicago then?
Like right at the start of 2010, I was going to Columbia College, Chicago. With my friend Colin, who's in Twin Peaks now. But we
Colin Kroom?
Yeah.
Okay,
Colin Kroom. And like
because he's from Ohio also.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Okay.
We were in really terrible bands that I'm not going to mention
Nice.
because I don't want anyone to look them up. But
And coming close, Donnie, I want to make sure you didn't come out of the frame because there you go. Perfect.
Sorry.
Good.
Sorry.
Are we all in here?
Yeah, I think
Cool.
so.
Sweet.
Yeah, like we moved up together to go to the audio program at Columbia College, Chicago.
Nice. And then how did you get involved with Field Trip? Because that's where I first met you.
Well, Colin and I did a remix, like for Yawn, the band Yawn.
Yeah, we just played with them.
Yeah. Well, Field Trip is sort of their baby. Them and David Beltran,
Yeah.
who used to still sometimes DJs as Star Fox. And we just did a remix for them, and they really liked it. They had like a contest online or something, and we were like, "Fuck it, whatever, we'll do it."
Yeah.
And I like probably like 2 years later after that was like looking for a spot to live.
Yeah.
Because I had been, I don't even remember what happened. I think they like sold the building I was living in or
Were you
something.
like 20, 21?
I think it was, just 21.
Okay.
Just nearly 21.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we have this like warehouse on the Cermak in Michigan.
Yeah.
And we're going to like do shows there and live there and stuff. And it was an old studio that's
right.
one of the bassist from Disturbed used to own. And so like there's like the bombed out like fucked up, like they took out all the glass and
the
like
mixing
all
room.
the stuff, so it was just like a room that you like could tell was a studio before.
Yeah.
And we were like, we can put a studio in here, which no, we couldn't. We recorded some stuff there, but we didn't put a studio in there.
Did you? I want to stop. Did you ever go to Field Trip? Had you ever gone to? It was 21st in South Michigan.
Yeah.
For sure.
Had you been there?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's where we met.
Shot videos there too. There was
Okay.
a couple videos.
Yeah.
We were in someone's music
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Who was that?
Probably
that Twin-
Sister Crystals. I think that was the only music video, like proper music video that was shot there.
Was
Was
it
it
Rabble
with-
Rabble or something?
Oh yeah, actually,
I
yeah.
was at that.
I mixed that song.
Okay, it was
the
Rabble Rabble. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not
And then
gonna-
they shot that video there. I
Yes.
forgot about
Yeah,
that.
because I was at that.
Yes.
Yep,
Cole's
so you were
Bathroom
there.
was the song.
The
song was called Cole's Bathroom.
That's
okay.
freaking
remember that.
hilarious.
That's awesome.
Which is, I guess, just about the graffiti in Cole's, the bathroom at Cole's.
Yeah.
Which Lord knows.
No, I love
Yeah.
that.
We're also playing a secret show at Cole's November 18th.
Well, it's no longer a secret then.
True. But there's probably like 5 people watching this right now, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. We love you. Thank you. Make sure you
you play
donate now
Inverted?
to the American
Huh?
Red Cross.
Do you play Inverted?
No.
No.
Well, you know what? Honestly, it's been long
Hi,
enough.
Tommy.
I'd have to try. I don't think so. I think it's
Okay,
I play
cool.
normal.
So Tommy
You got
Moore is
GTA
on.
Online. I've never played GTA
Our friend
Online.
Tony. Hi, Dean. How are you? And Greg. Oh my God. Let's all say hi to our friend Greg. He fell off a ladder and
I'm
broke
sorry.
his back. Yeah.
No, hi, Greg.
Greg, we love you. Hi, Greg. Hi. Feel
Hi,
better.
Greg.
We
Feel
think you're
better,
great.
Greg.
Cool. But stay on. We're gonna keep talking. So anyway, getting back. So you're no.
Devo's being. Do you mind his little head resting?
No,
gently
absolutely.
upon your
It's adorable.
It's
What's his name again?
Devo.
Devo the dog.
Awesome.
Are we from
I
Ohio?
see. I'm like almost like in a Devo costume. I just need the hat.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, Rosalie
it,
and
though. That's
Richard,
good.
how are you guys? They're eating chicken.
Are those your friends from the Barbarian?
Oh my God. Mel is
No,
calling me
they're
right now.
Tim Salinger's
Mel?
family.
You know Mel?
Oh, Mel?
There you go.
Pick up
I
the
feel
phone
like I
for
should
Mel.
pick up the-
Let's put it on speakerphone.
Hey Mel.
Mel, you're on television.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Mel, this is Alex White from White Mystery, and I'm hanging out with,
Pick a color for red.
With Andrew.
yeah, and we're,
That is so fucking hilarious. That is so motherfucking hilarious.
Turn it up a bit.
that's
Turn
as
the
loud
phone
as
up a
it
bit,
goes. I'll get the. I'll get this.
You can hear it? Okay.
Oh, you can't hear it? Okay.
That's fine.
But different people are telling me different things. Andrew, are you playing the Whistler on Wednesday or on Thursday?
I am playing tomorrow with my band Sun Cop. We're playing tomorrow, Wednesday.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
People were telling me Thursday.
Well, they're lying to you. They're horrible liars. I don't even know where I'm going, dude.
Just press Y to get into one of the cars, whichever car you want to get into.
Just go drop.
I'm gonna get into
Dude,
this
Mel.
Ferrari right
Just
here.
go drop.
Mel, we have you on live internet TV right now
And
on
then it's right trigger to
speakerphone.
drive, forward, left trigger to reverse.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be swearing?
No, you're
No, you
fine.
can swear all you want, Mel.
We actually have a parental advisory sticker on this show just so people can swear. Hi, Ian. Hey, Jay.
That was a cackle. Oh my god.
We'd like to
that's
thank
amazing.
Mel also because he helped connect me with Pius's and all those folks at Elephant Ear on Lincoln Avenue, which is under the observatory for Maya, our former intern's 21st birthday. This is Mel.
I know.
We were very lucky because at the Empty Bottle show last Tuesday, a bunch of us just wandered over to the California Cooper over there by the Continental, and I just thought it was like...
I didn't even want to do anything. Came except drive around.
I know. I get out and just like drop bombs in the street randomly. Just
Actually,
Alex, move your head back a little bit.
If anybody wants to call Andrew's phone, we too will put you on street TV.
Anybody call anyone's phone right now.
And this is a good
you.
segue because we love Andrew who's here and he's playing in a band called Sun Cop, which
Yeah,
we
pass
have
the
his
record over.
we have his
I'll hold
album right here.
Wow, this
It's awesome art.
Pretty resilient.
Yeah.
Look at this cool art, guys.
Yeah, artwork by my friend Keith Rankin, who's an amazing artist. He's also a great musician as well. He's a project called Giant Claw, which is really cool.
Hi, Steve. Is he a Chicago guy?
No, he lives in Columbus
Okay.
now, but he used to live in Dayton. He used to be in the bands there, but he's doing really well. He's doing a lot of art for like DFA Records and stuff.
Cool.
And he runs his own label called Orange Milk, I think, which is really cool. It's all really like avant-garde electronic stuff.
Oh, we could FaceTime with Mel.
Sure.
Let's FaceTime. Okay. Uh-oh, I think he just rejected it.
He's rejecting the FaceTime. He's like, no, thank you.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Break it away.
He needs a liquor license.
What'd you say?
You're like muffin. You just lick.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Well, hell yeah, Mel. Power to the people. Cool. I hope to see you there. I think we're playing at 9:30. So bring me a Sanders button, all right?
I might be a little bit late, baby, but I'm going to be there, and if you guys are done playing, we're good for the hang afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see all you guys soon.
All right, thanks a lot, Mel.
Funny. Here, let me show you this thing. I'm pretty proud of this vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, you're proud of it?
Like I said,
Did you make it yourself?
Now it's like old news, but like I was one of the first people.
I've recently been very into this game. I never
I
had
need
really
to call
played
the
it before.
insurance company.
Would
because
anyone
I
else
got
like
one.
a beer?
I would love one, please.
I'm good. Thank you very much, though.
I got one.
All right, guys. So.
Yes.
Shit. What do you think about
Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto.
Super cool.
I have barely played this one.
This is
played
the only one I've
one.
played.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I played the third one in like the Associated, Vice Cities and. Oh, yeah, this is the rocket bike. I've seen this. I've seen videos of this. All right. So how do I turn on the rocket?
You press left trigger or left stick in.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can pull back afterwards, and it sort of glides up, and the boost comes back.
Oh fuck!
Every time your tires touch the ground, you get a boost.
Okay. So do you have to hold it in?
No,
So-
you just hit it once, and then you hold up, and you can just sort of hang glide around. And then it does rockets with the right bumper. Yeah.
Oh,
I have breaking news.
What's up?
Our aunt got airlifted out of
thank God.
Houston.
Oh, wow.
Really?
I didn't realize
That's
you had
awesome.
family
Yeah.
there.
Hooray for Aunt Jean.
She was there from Arizona, and she was getting treated for cancer and got stuck there during the hurricane.
Which is just crazy.
Damn.
I heard you over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's crazy.
But she got out, so we're stoked.
That's amazing
Hell yeah.
news, yeah.
The White Mystery TV prayers have been answered.
Yes, that's
Also, we brought a Chupa Chup over here. Is that
Diaz
fair?
did.
I would like
Thanks,
that.
Diaz.
Wait, is Diaz still here?
Yeah, he's in the backyard chilling.
We should probably get him over here.
Yeah.
That bike is crazy.
It's what flying in dreams feels
Sorry.
like.
I'm sorry.
Alex is eternally
In front of
in
the
front of
TV screen.
What
I'm
a
also-
stupid vehicle.
Oh, the rocket? The
Wait,
rocket?
no,
Wow!
Oh, what
Oh, that's loud.
are you doing there? Am I just
Go
invisible?
get it
Have
again.
you just turned on?
No, go back to the bike. It's on your radar to the right a little bit.
Alright, what's run?
Left stick in. I have it. That's not the default. You have to hold forward and then press it down.
Wait, say that again?
Sort of like...
Oh, okay.
Eye fruit.
I'm gonna go in.
Yes.
That's Fran's custom outfit, which
That's
is like a
funny.
GIMP cafe racer
Yeah, literally.
look,
It's
pink
a
look.
GIMP cafe racer, yeah. That's perfect.
Where did you say this fucking bike?
It should be on your radar.
Yeah,
a little
with
bike
that
thing in the
I love
hat.
bottom
it. Oh,
left.
yeah, no, it's,
Oh.
Face
It's
hat.
like right
It's
up
awesome.
there somewhere around the track.
For anybody who's looking for
I think it might be
something
under the
fun to
bridge.
do tonight, I will give you a tip. Free tips. There's a great show at the East Room. This band called Big Huge, our friends from New York, are playing with Vamos
tonight.
and Bleach Party and
Yep.
Radio Shack.
Yep.
So
All good bands.
Lies.
free party at the East Room if you're
All
looking.
good bands. No, it
Why
kind
is
of
this
looks
not,
like
like-
You
kind
have to
of
hold
looks
it
like
down.
the Pink
Hey
Ranger.
Robert,
Yeah,
what's up,
I am.
baby?
A
little Kind of looks like the Pink Ranger.
Oh,
Power
Robert
Rangers.
Wilson's hi. How are you?
There you go.
Thanks for watching
fuck,
White
how do we
Mystery
switch
TV,
over?
guys.
No, yeah, now you have to do it like that. You press right bumper
Oh
to
my
bring the
God.
wings out too.
But for real.
Well, things are going great.
I know. Oh, the Pink Ranger's dead.
Yeah, what the fuck is this custom suit you got?
It's the Pink Ranger, I'm telling you.
It's called. I think I called it Hard Boy. Okay.
Hard
Anthony
boy.
Francis.
Okay.
Anthony McBain is watching, dude.
Anthony, we love your game so much. Show him my posters, Al.
Okay, Anthony, we love you as you know.
I've
and
been
this
worshiping your work for years.
This is White Mystery TV that you're watching that I've been telling you about. So here's Francis's office.
He designed a lot of the cover art, like the cover for GTA 5
Cool.
concepts.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
Yeah, art director at Rockstar.
He's in an awesome
Super cool.
band called The Psyched, in a band that I used to love. Well, I still love them, but they played Chicago once called Tunnel of Love.
Yeah.
So Anthony, we'll see you in New York
Yeah, you have
next
to
week.
press the right bumper. Sorry.
This is White
Oh,
Mystery
okay.
TV.
Like
To
every
bring the
time we get
wings
on.
out.
This
Because
is
the
is our
default are
practice
wings
space.
in. You can change the view again. First person is just a
Randy,
trip.
actually, yes, you have to be.
So yeah, this is the
Okay.
one that changes the view. So right bumper to take the wings out.
So this is
Oh, right.
the White Mystery
Yeah, be
TV
careful with the
station.
rockets.
It's very wings worldy. Up here on the north side of Chicago.
It does, like, every time you don't die.
We'll be playing.
Yeah, see there, I died. But every time you don't die, it is like, wow, this is fun. Yeah, I
you
used...
gotta bring the tires back
Oh,
up.
God damn
The
it.
cops hate you. They're gonna kill you.
Alright, so... Oh. It doesn't pause when you open the menu.
No.
Well,
It does in the single player,
right, okay.
which we can play, but there's a lot more goodies in this one.
Yeah.
This game is crazy. It really is totally
George
crazy.
Costanza.
It's like kind of
So-
sadistic, but it's so awesome.
I guess there's some like micromanagement to do to get the. You want me to get the
Mr.
bike
Donnie
back?
Moore.
Hello.
I mean, do whatever.
Mr. Francis White.
Hey.
Devo the dog.
TiVo.
And Mr. Andrew Humphreys. We'd like to welcome you to our wacky, wacky world.
Thanks for playing video games
Wacky,
with me in the
wacky
basement,
world.
guys. So yeah. Let's see. Do I have to?
So let's put the spotlight on Andrew because he's our
Yes.
esteemed guest, and we gave Donnie lots of good questions, so we have to even it
Sure,
out with Andrew.
Sure.
So you went to Columbia, you studied audio.
Yeah.
You're in a band called Sun Cop, which is playing tomorrow at the
Whistler?
Whistler.
Yep.
Which
it's
is
free.
Free.
It's always free.
Is
it's
it
always
Chirp
21
Night?
and up. Huh?
Is it the Chirp
It is
Night?
not. Chirp
Okay.
Night was last week.
Okay.
I want Chirp to fucking put me on their night.
There you
'Cause
go.
Actually, they played this record a lot. There was 1 week in June where we were the #1 record on Chirp Radio. So if anybody from fucking Chirp is out there, call me.
The claws are coming out.
not really, but honestly, I would love to
Put
do
Sun
that.
Cop on Chirp, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can make a couple two-tree phone calls after this
Two-tree.
broadcast. I'm sure there's some tweets, some very assertive tweets that we can make. So, okay, you're playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
You did sound at Field Trip, which was
Yeah.
an awesome space where I used to go. I had been to raves when I was 15. And my story is that I dropped my dad's flip phone in a porta potty at a rave in Harvey, Illinois, and I actually reached into the porta potty and
good
retrieved
Lord,
it,
no.
and brought it
awesome.
home and doused it in alcohol. I don't think I'm 32, and I did that when I was 15, and I don't think I've ever told him that. But you're the first ones to know here live on White Mystery TV. That,
Wow.
and I think he has like the same flip phone still.
You still got the poopy flip
He's
phone?
got the poopy one.
Yeah, wow.
And my hair was
I think it's a
magenta,
different one now.
and I was wearing Jenkos at the time.
Free flip phone.
Sure, yeah.
But what's crazy is that when I went to Field Trip, I went to that thing and people were doing ketamine. It was crazy in Harvey, Illinois. But when I went to Field Trip as an adult a couple years ago, that was my first time feeling like I'm at a rave right now. You know what I mean? Like
We
that
did try and
was
cultivate that. I mean, it was a big warehouse,
Yeah.
so...
Shout out to the smoking cat.
Yeah, we had a big paper mache cat that we
Nathan.
had, that we,
Hope it's in here.
built.
You got
Yeah, the
another
big
boost.
head.
You can hit the boost again if you want.
How did I get that?
So how?
Bro,
You
so
just gotta make sure the wheels touch the ground before you take off.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, go full screen with this rocket motorcycle
yeah, this is
thing.
literally insane. Of course, Risey.
Here we go.
I know it
So,
deserves it.
It was on South Michigan Avenue, which is now a very hot
It
area.
is, well, but they have that... They have the big high rise that was already built there, like when we moved in, but it's like across the street, just like north of it on Michigan.
Yeah.
But it was funny because it was just like always like nobody in there. It's like one of these developments where the like some developer got paid, but they didn't actually sell any of the fucking units in it. So it was like this really bougie place in like sort of the middle of nowhere, like near that. On Cermak, that like old projects that like one of those that they kind of emptied out. So it's just like nobody there, not even like they were trying to make it like bougie and like nice, but nobody was fucking there. I don't know, maybe they are now. Maybe
There
they
we
finally
go.
moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on 20, so the really important thing to note about Field Trip, which was a space where Andrew was doing sound, and I first met him, which is relevant, is Chess Records.
Yeah, they were
was
right up. They were right next
directly
to us.
across the street on
Yeah.
21st and South Michigan.
Yeah.
And Chess Records, as many of you know, if you're in the chat or whatever, talk about your favorite Chess Records.
Donnie Moore.
The Rolling Stones, you know what I mean?
Try
Like
the
they
rack back.
recorded at Chess.
And I believe that was the location that they did Maybelline,
Should be able to
Chuck
request
Berry,
it.
Wow.
which could be the first rock and roll record ever, depending on how you count it.
Motorcycle Club.
Certainly one of my favorites.
But D's nuts.
How do you get it to go?
Request motors.
George is laughing. But so
So
anyway,
you're gonna have to cross the
Field
highway.
Trip actually had like
Yeah, be careful.
really crazy lights. We'd party
the
on
other
the
It's
side.
not
roof.
crossing the highway.
So
So
Yeah.
good job on being there at
Yeah.
a really cool time in history.
Yeah.
So
and
you have
eventually
to
we got
hold
kicked out
left
Yep.
stick down,
because they said they were
In
going to
order to
build
sprint.
that
and then you
okay.
sprint in directions, and then X is
that
jump
DePaul
Y is
like
to get in your
basketball stadium that they're
Mm-hmm.
car.
maybe
And
still
see
going
on
to
your
build.
map,
Who
There's a
knows?
little motorcycle
I
symbol
think they're
in the
doing that
bottom
near
left corner.
McCormick Place though.
They are, but
You
that
see
is
it?
right next to
Do I
McCormick.
climb? Can I climb up?
If you literally
Might be a
walk
bit too steep,
one
you could
block
try.
east on Cermak, you're at McCormick Place.
It's so weird
Yeah.
perspective wise
Might
because
have
it's
to
not.
go around to the
It
right
doesn't.
a
You don't
little
think
bit.
it's next to it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
literally right
gotcha.
there.
The other way.
And they said they were
The
going to
other
build a
way.
hotel like to go
To the
with
left.
the basketball
Yeah,
stadium.
yeah.
And the building is
How did
still
you
there.
go back?
So who knows what the
Get
fuck
the-
really happened. But
Was a field trip
Hold
like a
this like a
former
button, and then
automotive
push it
Oh, and
forward.
push it forward.
building?
Okay.
of some
yeah,
sort
I
where
think
they
that's what the
sell-
building was it was storage. Because all those are,
gotta hold
they
it down
call
the
it
whole
Motor
time.
Row. It was like,
It's hard.
in the 50s, it was
It is.
Chess
More optimal for
Records.
sound.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah, I
a
get
ton
it.
of, like,
Normally, you
Cadillac
just have
There
to
we
tap
go.
A. Takes
and I
actually a
think
lot
it
of
was
thumb strength
that's what
to
it was
hold
was
that thing down the
storage.
whole
It
time.
really does.
So we had like a freight elevator that you could fit a car in.
Then you
Never
could press
did it,
X
but
at
you
that
could have
wall.
fit a car in it. you know.
Right,
blue
yeah,
button.
that's what I thought. And so, Donnie, you were at field
Gonna
trip.
run back up the highway.
Uh-oh,
Not get
concentrating.
killed by a car.
Yes.
Please. I want to know, going across
To
from
the left.
Andrew to Fran to Donnie, what were your favorite movies of 2017 so far?
Does Get Out count? I saw it in 2017, but I think it
Okay.
actually came out late 2016.
Which
Okay.
movie?
Get Out.
Get Out.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh,
I heard
damn,
good
dude.
things.
It's a masterpiece, man.
Cool.
I like that a lot.
2120 South Michigan. Yeah, that was a song on 5x5. I think the first Stones EP was called 5x5.
Who said that?
Tim Sell.
Tim Salinger, you know what's up, dude. We'd love for you to
Press
be our
Y
neighbor.
to get into that.
I've been looking for two flats
Press
for you.
right bumper, which is this one, and put the wings out, and
Oh,
then you press
sorry,
the other
I'm
and
thinking
like
it
a
might be
button
clanging.
to get a
This
boost.
fancy
Disrupting the
sound
and then right trigger to
dampening rag
accelerate.
that
I should
I
know.
cut
Yeah,
to size.
I should know that.
So, Get Out for you, Fran. What was your favorite movie? I know you saw a couple at least.
You know one I really remember off the top of my head was Dunkirk, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was good.
Did you see that in 70mm?
I believe so at the Davis, yeah.
Weird.
And hit the boost, Donnie. Hit the
the
boost. Hit the boost.
There's the
Full screen
Damn.
video. Uh-oh.
No,
he's
don't
boosting.
don't you dare full screen me on that.
And then you can.
He's
pull-
going.
You're going.
No, it's cool. Oh,
I-
the
you know
gimp
what?
goes down.
I think I just smoked way too much tobacco to this game. That's all you.
Donnie, did you see any movies in 2017 that you like?
Yeah, I always have a hard time remembering unless I have like a list in front of me because I literally I watch way too many movies.
What do you watch Netflix?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What did you watch this year on Netflix that you really liked?
I like that Ozark show.
What's
I'm
that?
into that right now. It's that new one with Jason Bateman. It's kind of like in the same kind of show. It would be for the same kind of people that like Breaking Bad and things like that. It's
Never
kind of
saw
about,
that.
right. It's good. It's a good show. Both are. So is Breaking Bad. I don't know. Recently, I saw that Annabelle sequel.
That looks really bad.
It
looked really terrible.
It was.
Oh,
it
the
was,
doll.
It was good.
It's a doll show.
I liked it. I really did.
Okay, go
guess
small with game.
it was like, yeah, I walked into it kind of being like, here
Thank
we
you.
go, and for some reason I thoroughly enjoyed it and have no explanation as to why. I just was thoroughly surprised by how much I enjoyed that Annabelle sequel.
I haven't seen any of those. It's based on The Conjuring, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, those movies they come in. You know what I mean?
Hi, Quinn.
They're okay, and there are parts
Hi,
where it
Ryan.
comes in and out of being cool. But for some reason, I don't know. That one just was a little more interesting to me than the other ones have been. Nothing earth shattering by any means, but just entertaining, right? I'm trying to think of what came out this year, movie wise.
Why don't you guys want to know what I really liked on Netflix?
Yeah, sorry. What did you? Thought I was being interviewed here. Jeez.
No, this is the part where you interview me.
Sure. Okay.
So
what
now
did,
you
what
have
did
to
you
ask me
really
some
like?
questions. I watched all 220 episodes of Friends.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, I actually did
Wow.
that recently too, which is really weird. And I'm doing it with Seinfeld right now, as I told you. That's
Okay.
funny. Okay.
Ask me another question.
Sure. Okay. What was your favorite movie you saw in a physical movie theater?
This year?
Yeah, this year.
The only time I went to a movie theater this year was October of last year for
Wow.
the Movie Massacre, which is a 24-hour horror movie festival.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is the one thing I go to a movie theater for once a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've
Sounds like
been-
fun.
Yeah. You know what, though? I take that back because I saw a documentary called 28 Grams at the Soho House Private Theater, which was a documentary about a chef. But someone was like, hey, we're doing this thing. You want to come by? And I was already there, and I went to it. But
Sure.
what I pay money for is the Movie Massacre, and that'll be coming up in October again at the Portage Theater.
Cool.
That's my favorite thing.
You guys feel like doing any live jamming? Oh yeah! You guys in the mood to jam?
Sure.
I'm trying to want to play some jams, guys.
You could jam.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Ben. Okay, ask me some more questions.
Okay.
And you after him.
Okay.
I don't know.
Look at me in the eyes and ask me some questions.
So what is your game on here? I haven't seen you play. Well, I guess you were playing.
I play Smash Bros.
Play anything else?
You like Mario 3D?
I like Mario 3D World.
Oh, I haven't played that one.
I'm kind of like a Mario girl.
Sure.
I like all the Mario, like first-person Mario games where you're Mario and you're running and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Third,
first-person
sorry.
Mario game.
That'd be
barely.
You can
barely
you can
even
look
a
for his
Mario game.
eyes, can't you?
Nope.
Ever?
In 64, you could.
Yeah.
I don't.
You're like, no.
Excuse me.
No, moving on.
Point of order.
I don't know if in
I don't
Mario
believe you
3D
could.
World, maybe it doesn't.
You can never be Mario.
Turning him into a
If you could beat Mario, I would have bought that game the first day.
Dude, all you need is a hat and a plunger, and you can be Mario.
Sure. Well, I mean, he's got the
Mario.
He's got the red on blue. You know,
When
it's
people
not
say-
all red.
That's true. He wears overalls and a
Yeah.
red shirt. Yeah, you're right. But that has the vibe though, like without the overalls.
That's
Sure.
that's the vibe of the movie. You're way more Bob Hoskins than the live
Sure, yeah,
action Super
I
Mario.
recently tried to rewatch that just for like.
I
I like
do.
really
Grim
bad
dark.
movies.
That
I
movie
actually,
is grim dark as a motherfucker.
I really like
Mario.
terrible movies, and I
Yeah.
just couldn't hack it.
Dude, that should be. Is that a
I
skin?
do really
that should be
like-
a modded skin for Smash. Bob Hoskins from the movie. That would be so good.
John Leguizamo for
God.
Yes,
for
John
Luigi.
Leguizamo for Luigi. That would be perfect.
Dennis Hopper as Koopa, right?
Oh my god, how
Yes,
scary
there's
is
a
that?
Bowser skin. Why hasn't that been done yet?
Holy fuck, that would be
God.
awesome.
All right, chat.
Okay,
Whoever's
Donnie.
in there, get to work.
Hi, Tom
Make it
Shannon.
happen.
Look in my eyes and ask me some questions.
Okay. My first question is, what movie would you say influences your music?
Ooh, there's two.
Okay.
The first one is Born to Boogie by T-Rex.
Okay, that's an excellent choice.
Yeah, and if you look up Born to Boogie on the internet, that is a great fucking film. And
Is it a documentary or is it like?
it's like a fiction documentary.
Okay,
So it's
they
like
used to do.
it has like
Yeah.
skits, but it's also just basically Mark Bolan from T-Rex doing his thing.
Hell yeah.
And then like Elton John will come in, but it'll just be his head coming out of a piano. It's like very psychedelic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to play there's some old video I remember watching with like it was like Ringo Starr on
That's
drums.
him. That's Born to Boogie. by
Oh, okay,
T-Rex.
all right,
That's it.
hell yeah.
My
Awesome.
buddy Brandon wants to know
I've
if
seen a clip
anyone's
of that.
seen The Room.
Oh, The Room, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's truly.
I've never
Is
seen
that
barely
a
watchable.
is that a horror film?
No,
No, it's like a
it's
notoriously bad
Yeah,
movie.
like wildly
Why is
known
it
as
so
the
bad?
worst movie ever.
Why?
It's just inept. It's
Yeah.
on every level.
It can't be.
Literally, that's the perfect
It can't
description.
And it's
be
made
as-
by this like really weird guy who
Yeah.
like cast himself as the lead.
For,
named Tommy
like,
Wiseau.
for
they're
what
making
knows?
like a fiction movie about the making of this movie.
But
called
what
The
is
Disaster
what is
Artist,
it? What
but-
is The Room about?
Oh God, I don't even know.
I mean-
I don't
Is it
even know.
about a room?
No.
No, definitely not.
Honestly,
Is it?
you probably should watch this movie.
Can we play the
should.
trailer for The Room
You totally should.
so
play
I
the
can see
trailer
what
for it.
everybody's talking about?
Brandon is going to be very happy.
But no, James Franco, right? Is playing.
James Franco is playing Tommy
So
Wiseau,
I also
which
met
actually
James Franco.
honestly looks pretty good. I go back and forth
I know.
on James Franco.
He's like this with me for sure.
Yeah.
He's back and forth for sure. I think he's very funny, and I
supposedly
think he's
supposedly
talented.
he owns the rights to all of Faulkner's works.
Huh?
To like direct
William
them.
Faulkner?
Yeah.
Yes, like he was
I
like
guess
friends
there's
with
only
like
one,
the Faulkner estate.
crap.
Like
He seems to
I
be
assume
a
like
very
his
interesting
grandchildren or
dude.
something.
Hi, Maya.
And they're
Dude.
like, yes, James Franco will be.
Yeah.
Dude,
Right.
our
He already
friend,
did one, and it did not do well at all. Like everybody was like, "Fuck
They're
you,
like, no.
James."
Tim says, see The Room at Music Box. Tim, thanks for watching still, bro.
Tim, we love you. And Maya, I want to shout out to Maya, who's usually here to set up the camera for us. She's back in Texas. We miss you, Maya. And I like all of the cool disposable camera pictures that you put up of your time in Chicago.
God, Evo.
And she says hi to you too.
Hi, Maya.
Yay! And as you can see, I'm operating the Facebook or Instagram live.
Yeah, you don't have the same feed on both here.
No, we don't have them synced. We just kind of do it with our phones.
That's season 2, right?
We miss you
Gotta
too,
get everything
Maya. Good luck with your
Sync.
Extra pro.
shindig on Thursday.
I think you have to pay
Howdy
an
from
extra
Texas.
service for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get like Facebook Live where you're not just like on a camera.
Or it all goes from the PC, I'm pretty sure. So we're just doing it the punk rock DIY way for now.
The second song that, or not song, but video or movie that influences my music would be Rock and Roll Circus.
Sure.
Which is The Who, the Rolling Stones, John Lennon is in it, frickin' Jethro Tull. And I recently did a 9-minute karaoke song, which was a quick one while he's away, which is what The Who sings in it, where they're like, Herman's been gone for nigh on a year. He was due home yesterday, but he ain't here. Herman's been gone. Oh, her dad says hi too. For nigh on a year.
Alex, I have a question for you.
He was due home yesterday, but he ain't here. Is it rated G?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The answer might not be.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite thing about being a woman?
My favorite thing about being a woman is getting my way most of the time.
Ooh.
I like having boobs.
You do?
Yep.
You were just complaining about wire bras.
No, I don't like bras, but I like having boobs. And women's fashion is really sophisticated. So that's kind of fun because I get to experiment a lot with what I get to wear.
I've always been jealous of that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because you get to kind of do whatever you want.
You mind taking this?
Sure.
And we'll jam in a couple minutes too, guys.
Yeah,
so
let's get
stick
some music
around. I'm gonna go grab my guitar from upstairs.
I like going from
You got your 12
playing
string.
video.
I do. I
Cool.
have my beautiful 12-string Strat.
Awesome, sweet.
Which is my favorite guitar.
There he
in
goes,
Earth.
full screen with the flying motorcycle because Fran's doing it, so we get to see what he can do.
No, it's seriously, like, for real. I think this is insane.
Yes.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can I go smoke
Yeah,
with
let's
you?
go.
or-
Let you guys play for a while.
Alright.
Yeah, Donnie. Hop
I'm
on
just
back
gonna
my
literally
rocket bike, buddy.
stare.
We're gonna go out wildly on that.
What is this place?
No, I was playing with
I should play something on the radio, right?
playing with someone
Screw
a couple of
Fiddler.
days ago, and he drove it up this cliff and just started shooting stuff to make the cops come. Helicopters started coming to the top of the hill where he was, and he was using the rocket launcher to blow up the. It was seriously the most ridiculous thing.
There's a whole
So
bunch of
good.
new stuff that just came out, I believe today. What's
Yeah.
the date? The 29th?
No, it was today, I think, right?
It was called the Smuggler's Run Update, which is actually a throwback to a PlayStation 2 generation game called Smuggler's Run.
Yeah. Oh, really?
What up, George? You want to come in? Take a
Do
seat.
it,
Diaz,
do
you
it,
want
do
to
it,
come
do
hang
it,
out, buddy?
Do it.
Let's get Diaz in here.
Let's get Diaz in here, my buddy Diaz. Best friend since high school. He plays GTA, right? Hell yeah. Hold on. I want to show you guys my garage. And then I have a military bunker.
Okay.
I have a vehicle warehouse for stealing and sourcing high-end vehicles.
Of course.
I
Gotta
have
source them high-end
I have a
vehicles.
crate warehouse for...
You even have the motorcycle club and shit?
Yep, I got the biker club. I have a cocaine lockup. I sell coke, but it's too much work, so I don't like doing it.
Sounds about right.
But recently, just today, there was a massive update. Oh wait, no. Where now you can buy your own airbase hangar.
It's like Smuggler's Run update?
Yeah, it's all about smuggling something via airplanes.
Oh.
I wish I knew it was coming out. I would have saved up some money. I only have 2.5 million right now in game currency.
Oh, just
Hold on.
2.5 mil?
Just
I think the last time I played this
2.25.
game, I literally had maybe about 5 million left, and then I was just I'm gonna spend it all on cars because I really don't care about any.
Check out my garage. So this is my third garage. These are all the recently militarized, weaponized vehicles. This has rocket launchers in the headlights.
Are you a fan of that purple?
Two
I mean,
remote.
the purple and green, it's very Joker-esque. I like it.
You got a
Wait,
theme.
I gotta get a good.
Take off your mask and show him your face for a second.
Yeah, let's see what you look like underneath there. See what the gimp looks like.
He's a little bit
There we go.
juggalo.
I was always smuggling.
Or maybe a
using
lot of
my
it.
It's
character.
a lot of it.
Yeah. Francis
I'm
used to
fine
be a
with that.
juggalo. That's a secret.
I still am
Not
a
anymore.
juggalo.
He still is.
I
Yeah,
still
he
am a
still
juggalo. Never
represents
stop being a juggalo.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Family. So yeah, that's my APC half track. I love all these vehicles. This is my party rock mobile. I do
Looks
damage
like it
in this
belongs
thing.
out of what was that crappy party?
LMFAO.
Party
Yeah.
rock and
Holy shit.
Party rock.
Wow, you just
Looks like it
literally-
belongs
Wow,
on
party
an
rock.
That was
LMFAO.
within 5 seconds.
Well, that's the party. Right?
That's on. I can't believe
I got some other
invaded,
shit in here. This is just my third garage. It has the highest view of the city from my office.
Oh, that's awesome.
What else do I got?
Oh my god.
This is an armored like Evo.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous, but I guess like you can have all your toys here.
So this is. Let me show you. My first garage is the good one. I love that garage so much.
How many garages?
Is the top floor high enough that if you fell down, you'd die in your own?
You can't jump. It doesn't let you jump.
Oh,
I wish.
That's the one
but
thing
it should be.
that GTA won't let you do.
Yeah, you can't die inside
You
your
can't commit
garage.
suicide.
Can't die. You can't kill
No,
yourself.
you can
You can kill yourself outside of your house, just
Yeah.
not in your
Yeah,
house.
at that point it's mostly accidental though. Right? I mean, you're like driving and something like weird happens, you know. It's like
You
that's
can still
GTA
throw
stuff.
yourself off top of one of these buildings.
Oh, really? You can jump off a building?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also a command inside a quick menu that says "kill yourself," and it
Really?
costs $500 to do it.
Were you playing with me that one time?
So this is my Bugatti. This is my concept car.
Oh, it's off the live,
Past
the Facebook Live.
My McLarens. This is my fancy level 1 garage with the chandelier.
Might have been with Morgan, but I remember playing with one of either him
Fuck
or...
that guy, don't speak his name on
Well,
the fucking
alright.
stream.
Anyways, in any case, you might have been in. I was playing with someone, but with the cargo bob, just
Yeah, I got one
swooping
of
in.
those. There's a new cargo bob that just
swooping in
came
and
out.
grabbing someone while they were in their car, and then dropping their car off on the top of.
Well, you can actually use it for missions now. Let's see. There's some new.
I find info. Man, this
It's like a new cargo bob.
The web interface of GTA 5 looks so like fishy.
Fishy?
Yeah, you know, it's like, is there gonna be a pop up in next time you click
Oh,
something?
yeah,
And,
totally.
Like,
Yeah, they made it look like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Damn, I guess it hasn't come out yet. There's supposed to be a new cargo bob.
Tanks on
What's
the
going to be different about it?
It looks like it can actually pick up like crates, or it's like you fit a crate in like a semi.
Okay, one of the ones that like the ones that
It has
use,
a big cutout of the middle of it.
They use
and
it for like
and
freights.
it-
Yeah. I know
It's
exactly what
coming
you're
out.
talking
And then let me just show you that
Like
I have
freight containers and shit.
Oh wait, no. I think my second garage is looking pretty good now too. But yeah, I want to buy one of those airbase hangars and see what it's like.
Do you have any? You have a helicopter already, right?
Oh, this is my little drifter car.
Super anime.
You take it out for a spin.
Weeboo.
Diaz, George movies, you remember? That came out this year.
I
think that's what we were talking about before. Oh shit.
Yeah, you know, it's television
Oh,
has been
man.
much more memorable for me this year.
I wish I
Yeah,
knew.
I was supposed to say.
Okay.
I rewatched a bunch of Stanley Kubrick films. That's about it.
Yeah, I got through American Horror Story. That was interesting.
I'm fixated with The Shining. After watching that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, The Shining is a classic. American Horror Story is kind of like trash compared to that, but
Yeah, I can never get into
the
the American
remake?
Horror Story. I tried to get into it.
it's pretty good. It's a little crazy.
What do you think of the trailer for the Remake? Have you seen any of that shit?
Of The
I've
Shining?
never actually seen the original It.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
good.
that
I
looks
like that
good. Yeah,
movie.
the trailer
original's
looks good. The new trailer
It
looks
looks
good.
creepy.
Yeah, it looks really scary. Yeah.
It's like one of those movies. It's like perpetually on my list of. Oh, I'm gonna watch that. And then
You've never seen it?
It's an awkward
I've
made
never
for
seen
TV
it.
movie
Oh.
that's in 2 parts.
It's scary, though. It's
The
good.
original, that's so good.
Yeah.
But it is kind of awkwardly paced. It's not like a movie per
a
se.
lot of the early Stephen King movies
Yeah.
were kind of awkward.
The Langoliers is like that. Also, though, that movie just
Stand.
isn't very good. Yeah, The Stand is like that.
Oh yeah, what about that other Dark Tower?
The Stand.
Oh, I hear
scared the
people say
shit
that
out
The
of
Dark
me.
Tower isn't very good.
Yeah,
it
I've heard.
looked pretty cool, and
I've
I was
heard-
always interested in what the property was.
I've heard a lot of disappointed reviews. They were just like, "Oh, this is not how to do this movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
We wanted to like it, we didn't."
Yeah, Stephen King has some stuff going for him. There's some really good movies that were made out of his books, but other times it doesn't work, like The Langoliers. The movie's terrible. It's about a bunch of people who fall asleep on a plane, and then they wake up.
Langoliers.
Yeah, the Langoliers,
Yes,
yeah.
the Langoliers.
They wake up, and then they're the only people left on the plane. They don't even know what happened to anybody else, and that's pretty much the whole story. There's
Yeah.
like some giant ball-shaped aliens, but that's the rest of it, really. Yeah.
those the awful like computer graphics at the end.
Yeah,
like,
CGI meatball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like
the landscapes
horrible.
disappearing.
Horrible.
No, it's a terrible movie.
I remember The Stand scaring the hell out of me as a kid, and then I started to rewatch it as an adult, and it's just like, why did this scare you, man? This is really awful.
Yeah,
and it's really long.
Yeah,
how did I watch this as a child?
With me and Legend.
Oh, Legend is
scared
great.
the shit
Oh,
out
I
of me
love
when was a
Legend.
kid. Like
Yeah, I
Tim
never saw
Curry's
that.
like Demon scared the shit out of me when I was
I
a kid.
never saw that one.
You know, the sets in that movie are amazing. Yeah,
I've always seen that as an example of really good makeup.
It's because it
is really
It's like a
completely
classic
gone.
scary devil.
He, like the devil in South Park, was probably based off the devil from Legend by Tim Curry.
Oh, super muscular.
Yeah, and his dad is just darkness.
I mean,
which makes sense to me. There's gotta be
Tim
something.
Curry pass away?
No, he's around.
No, he's alive.
Wasn't he ill for a minute or something? Or
He's
no?
just old.
He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Oh,
something
why?
happened to him.
I thought he was ill for a little while. He
Yeah.
wasn't doing that well.
He definitely went through a rough patch.
I love his
I just feel
performance.
like his demon Legend and then his clown is it. Like so
Oh,
many
God,
of his
his clown is
performances.
so
are
I
so-
always just
I
remember
didn't
him
realize he
from
was the clown in it.
Congo.
That's crazy.
And Congo. Oh my
The
god.
classic cinematic
Congo.
masterpiece that is Congo.
I tried to rewatch The Shadow recently because I loved that movie when I was a kid and it was so terrible.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the way it is a lot of the stuff.
Featuring
Wow.
Billy Zane.
It was like totally horrible.
The Shadow featuring.
It was totally horrible.
Oh shit, this guy. This guy's trying to move a car. So I'll show you what I do now.
That's how that goes. Where did you put the car?
It's back in storage, yo.
Ah.
I got people to take care of
Teleport.
that shit.
Yeah, the white mystery pedal.
Oh wait, really? That's cool.
I'm a
Watch
CEO,
us on
so I can
Twitch, guys.
spawn a buzzard
It's like
wherever
a
I want.
custom fuzz pedal, isn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
the Firekeeper.
Time to fuck way out, guys.
That's my nickname for my friend. The dude who used to be in Swan's Thor.
Yeah.
Just because I had red hair. The Firekeeper. I was like, "Ooh, I like
See that
that."
red car in the map? You know, he's
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I wanted to catch this guy before he gets to... I wasn't going to get it, though.
Yeah.
Maybe. Where did I die?
This is called Wedding.
Down there by the canals.
10X.
A little bit further south.
I could.
That was where we used to do our stick-up routine.
I come home for
Back when we could do a ground worker store in this game.
Yeah.
There was a time like that.
When I first went online, it was a bit rough.
It's really good, yeah. I know this.
It was fun though, because it meant that like basically everyone was forced to just be in the city and pray.
Now what time can like you have to like hold shit up or whatever?
So now what you can do is there's people that steal and sell cars, and when they're stealing the car, they have to bring it back to their warehouse, and you can buy your different properties throughout the map and space it out. But basically, everyone bought the cheapest vehicle warehouse. So if you see a red car on the map, you go to that warehouse, go off the radar, shoot him in the head, steal the car, and then bring it to the warehouse and pop it for the lamp.
Yeah.
And I made over like $80 million just from like grinding the shit out of cars. and stealing them.
Wait, so that means that you did that like 1,000 times.
No, I've done it over.
Thank you. I'll show you my apartment.
So you got more
And
than
on top,
$8,000.
well, on top of stealing my own cars, just by doing the mission, I was
Every two. You're good.
I'm used to it other than your own amusement.
Well, you could go across the whole wall, I imagine.
No, because it curves the other way.
Let's take a look.
I gotta do it with the right car.
There's going to be a point where like the wall curves away from your trajectory.
It might work though. The physics in this game aren't.
You guys want to keep playing this game with me?
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Kyle, do you mind having me while the jam's going, still having the game optimized in the corner once we transition? Can you do that?
How's the sound?
Once we transition,
We're
still
like
have-
ready to
just
go.
still have them playing in the background.
Hey, how's our sound doing?
places to go see in Humboldt in the middle of July.
If you have to uninvert it, go for it.
We'd also like to say if anybody has any requests out there in internet land on Twitch, if any of you guys are watching the Twitch stream chat, I think Brandon's moderating. Thank you, Brandon. And thank you to Kyle for everything that you're doing too. So, I'm going to put you in my music hands.
Oh, yeah. die. Fucks hatch inside your eyes. Doors on surgeries, drowning inside your arteries. Deep caked in dust and filth, trapped in a maze of time. Searching for cosmic strings in your deepest memories. Feed me a cherry on display in my beard. Retracing the same steps of my ancestors while your pheromones keep me fucked up for the next several lifetimes. Mortals floating screens, with Catherine Archie, and argue with your obese colleagues. Sit Indian style, beads of sweat dripping down your eyelids. Zero-level cantrips, dick-sucking Krampus. Bloody Mary, Candyman, milk lemonade, fudging green, bloody underwear, shit-stained shark weed, the strongest weed. Give me a break, I'm up Shit's Creek, I've had a long week. I'd like some spicy chicken wings and some macaroni habanero cheese. Feed me more cherries, please, my DNA still is a craving. A world inherited by the meek. Cowardice is a trait that keeps itself alive while the brave idiotically die. Thanks anyway, keep my stolen valor in a milk locker right next to my good intentions. I came to start shit because I like to cut tension. I heard there's a butter on your pension, so I'm selling out, not paying attention. Would you please sign my book of Revelation? I found the first edition at the Seraphim Convention. I have dreams about murdering someone I can no longer ignore. Make sure you smear lamb's blood on your door. This angel was made for murdering scores of innocent children, your ugly mother's linchpin. Keep your legs closed, it will all be over soon. So life is long and we say we came anyway. Every moment I live feels like I'm being raped. I'm not even a slave, I'm just in pain. People pay good money to get beaten with canes. Life is strange, thinking too hard causes eye strain. I made great friends with my migraine. It's my job to drive tour buses over endangered brains. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You're no longer welcome to stay at my house. I'm on the way.
Press 1 if you like our jam. Cool. So we're gonna. Thank you very much. Do you want to play more? Should we? Should we play White Mystery Song?
Okay. Do it.
You guys want to try and play one?
You want to do butt heads from ours?
Yeah, it's just 2 chords. I gotta replace a few. This goes like that.
Yay, Donnie.
Yeah, come in the frame, guys. So
Get
everybody.
in here, guys. We need you in the shot.
Yeah, come
We
in.
need evidence that it's
Yeah,
Jack.
I want Donnie. I beat Donnie in this.
Donnie's the important one.
I'm gonna slurp a beer real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
slurp.
gonna be
That's
right
the.
there. I'm gonna be right here, and Andrew's gonna go right by.
Yeah, now we're nice and tight.
Nice.
Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bye. we're gonna go back to interviews and gameplay. So stick around.
Interviews and gameplay.
That was great, guys. Interviews and gameplay.
Interviews on gameplay.
You guys gotta get up. Interviews and gameplay. I have popsicles up in the freezer if you want to get the box. We'll have. Yeah, grab it. Oops, actually. Buttheads from Mars. I'd like to remind everybody out there in White Mystery TV land that we are raising money for the American Red Cross.
Yeah.
From the time we started the show to the time it ended, our aunt went from being stuck in Austin, or not Austin, but Houston with a dire situation, and now by the end she's safe. We're so happy for that. How does that look? Activewear, activewear. Adjusting my webcam in my activewear.
That's a story for TV.
Yeah.
It really
Cool.
is.
So let's have some Donnie Alex time.
Okay.
You can sit in the special chair.
Bring over my tobacco.
Cool.
I'm listening.
So, we talked about Glitter Creeps.
Yes.
Talked about Absolutely Not. You have a new album out.
Yes.
And what label put it out?
Excuse me, No Trend Record
Mm-hmm.
put this one out, which is great. They're a newer label in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kind of liked, the how much of a grind he's on. I guess
Who runs this label?
It's this guy Benjamin Alfred. He's does a great job with it. Just because he's like I said, he's very locked in business wise with his.
I want to meet him.
Ideas. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Here's a popsicle.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And for everybody who's still watching, we're in the season finale of White Mystery TV.
Is this a fudgesicle?
Yes.
My God.
Let's give Kyle a fudgesicle too. Do you want one, Kyle? Are you ready? He's okay.
If anybody has a fudgesicle at home, they should also.
Oh, I'm done.
No, thank you though.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Delicious.
Mm.
DS, would you like a fudgesicle?
These are so good.
No, I'm good.
They're delicious, guys.
Can't deny a fudgesicle. It's
You're crazy.
crazy.
Much of the sweet tooth.
No. I'm not sweet enough. I encourage everybody to chat with us if you're watching us on Twitch. It's the White Mystery season finale. Mostly because it's the end of August. That was awesome. And we're going on tour Fridays, so this is our final episode because we have to hit the road. We have a couple we have a couple surprises. So if you press subscribe on the White Mystery band Twitch and you subscribe to us, you'll know every time we go live because we might go live while we're on tour and show people some of our concerts. You want to sit in the comfy chair?
Where you guys? Where's your first stop? What's the first one?
Cleveland Friday.
Right.
No, I'm
Where are
sorry,
you at?
Chelsea, Michigan Friday. Pardon me. As Lagunitas is getting to me. We're playing Chelsea, Michigan. We're playing my friend's artist compound.
Oh, okay.
Where we're gonna stay in like an Airstream trailer kind of thing.
That's cool.
And then Saturday we play Cleveland. We're playing the Euclid Tavern.
Okay.
Happy Dog Euclid Tavern.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where we're playing in September.
Exciting.
I was gonna say
When?
we never played there before.
Cool.
September 22nd.
Okay.
I want to say.
So if anybody's watching in
I
Cleveland,
don't know the dates.
how can people find out more about Absolutely Not?
All Facebook, then Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media stuff, even Tumblr.
Absolutely Not.
Absolutely Not, or Absolutely Not Band. It's all under that. Or even the No Trend Records site. There's a whole page with us and our store on it. And all that stuff.
I wanted to ask you, it might be a common question that might annoy you by now, but I gotta know, even though we've been friends for years, I do not know the story. So what is the story behind the name Absolutely Not?
Okay. No, it's not an annoying question. It was actually sitting around a friend's living room. This is again back in Florida, I don't even know, 9 years ago, 10 years ago. And I said the name of this. I was trying to name this music that I was doing, and I was sitting in the room with my friends, and I was naming off some ideas for the project that I had.
Yeah.
These songs, and I just said some name, and I still to this day can't remember what it was. My friend goes, ugh, she's like, absolutely not. And she said it with such fury, don't you ever do that. And just for some reason that stuck with me. I was just like, wait, absolutely not.
I love that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, because it also fits with the mood again, because it's kind of bratty, playful,
yes.
you know.
Yep.
So
It fits you guys pretty damn well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
That's
so
hilarious.
I just thought it was just one of those perfect timing of the perfect words, and it just clicked.
Have you guys done Absolutely Not music videos? Yeah? I wonder if we can we pull one up, Kyle, of an Absolutely Not music video, perhaps? Is there a specific one, Donnie, that you'd like us to play?
The most recent one was Blood Money. The one that everybody really liked a lot, though, was the Strictly Top. That was the one
Let's do Strictly Top
NPR
then. If it's,
premiered, which
Strictly
was really
Top.
cool.
Absolutely Not Strictly Top, and it rhymes, so we like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely Not Strictly
Top.
Yeah.
Strictly Top.
And do you want to shout out to your bandmates too while you're...
Oh, yeah, no, if I haven't already.
Yeah.
Hi, Madison and Chago, or as everyone knows, Santiago. My lights, my armor, my shining,
my shining baby. My children, from my womb that I gave birth to. My bandmates.
God, please.
My children, my evil son who I'm afraid of. Chago.
Wow.
Chago, yeah. That'd be awesome.
The children need wine.
Okay, cool. We're going to play your music. Oh, Lucy's Stool. I did see this. I love this video.
Yeah, this was kind of like an ode.
He was having young
Yes.
Yes,
Travis was in
I knew that,
Vietnam. Old school punk rocker. Trav.
We just wanted to, we just wanted to do a video that was just really, really extra, just silly and fun.
Who shot this?
Dave Rentowska shot this. He also did the Blood Money video too, he's amazing.
Cute. I love
We just wanted to almost look like a cover girl. Something you know what I'm saying? You see that,
my volume is
just wanted to be just like that, but instead have it be people that would never be on a typical cover girl commercial because
And you've got your pink background with your branding and stuff.
Yeah, that must have cost a fortune.
Right, I know, right.
The set on this.
Yeah, but it's beautifully lit. It's gorgeously lit, and it's super.
Very well shot.
It's super hard to light a music video. You're like, we're gonna make this really brightly lit, and then it's too blown out or too dark. And
no, he did a great job. And then the video we did after this, the Blood Money video, is the total opposite of that video, where it's a woman going around killing men from so it's gore and.
Something I know well.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly.
In my active wear.
In my active. She is in very sexy active wear in that video.
I literally, as I went upstairs to get my Gibson, which you played.
Yeah.
Did you like that thing?
I did actually like it a lot. Yeah.
I keep that under my
That's
bed.
A cool
What's
guitar.
up?
You want me to play another one too? Or?
Yeah, play the other one.
Yeah,
That'd
sure.
be
Play
great.
Blood.
Keep
Money?
going.
Yeah.
Bring the murder.
Does Sun Cup have a video?
We don't have any videos.
Okay.
We have recorded music.
Okay.
Yes.
Which I recorded myself painstakingly.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Good.
By hand.
Wow, with his hands. Blood Money.
Yeah,
right?
it's the one right there with the.
Yeah.
Actually, I do want to do a video.
Brewer needs
my
some
bassist has done a bunch of videos for Jan that are really cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So we're probably going to do one soon. And he works for The Onion, doing video production.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you do a Sun Cop one, you should do one of the California sun dressed as a cop and just go really literal.
Yeah, sure.
That would be awesome. Oh my god.
You want another one?
Yeah.
They're gonna melt if we don't eat them. I'm gonna eat one.
Sure.
Too.
I guess I'll just.
I'd hate to waste them.
No, I mean don't. Literally.
This
don't.
is for.
It's not like a.
Who needed dessert?
Trying to avoid diabetes or anything, So.
And Brewer, this is for you. It's like a banana for unhealthy people. We peel it like so.
Somebody did just text me. My friend Josh Cohen. Hi, Josh. He did just text me. He's like, "Are you eating a frozen banana right now?"
Yeah. It's a fudgesicle from Aldi.
Yeah. Classic Aldi fudgesicle.
Very affordable. So speaking of news, which we were not talking about until 2.5 hours ago, did you hear about Whole Foods lowering their prices due to Amazon.com buying them out?
And they put they put like Amazon Prime like logos and all the price tags and shit out. I mean, I'm all for like lower priced Whole Foods, but I feel like they're just gonna run it like instantaneously.
My speculation, and you know that they paid a PR person to get this out there because we're talking about it and they did a great job impacting us with their PR campaign. But like in my imagination, they're lowering all the prices and all these stuff. They're gonna lower the prices.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no. I mean, what do you? I don't know.
I mean, maybe not like horribly.
You don't know.
I have a feeling the quality.
I heard this different line. You might like step in.
Come in, George.
Yes, of course.
Stand up between these guys.
Okay, everybody. Yes. So here's what I have. Here's the inside scoop on this Amazon purchasing of Whole
From
Foods.
George Costas.
Yeah. So Jeff Bezos is a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
Simply.
He's a turd.
Yeah,
he's a real turd.
He does not give a shit, and he views money like pennies, right? So every year that Amazon has existed, they have never listed any profit because he hasn't reinvested every bit of money into different Amazon shit. So basically, this article that it's like a marketplace was talking about it or something, and they were like, Jeff Bezos can take a loss on this. Like he's gonna make Whole Foods cheap, and he doesn't give a shit. Is basically what they said.
But doesn't that benefit the consumer like you and me that can't afford to go to Whole Foods?
It does.
Yes. The other thing is, though, Amazon has really terrible labor practices.
Yes,
really?
And Whole Foods, it's not like Whole Foods.
Yeah,
I mean, Whole Foods are capitalists, and so they exploit labor like every other capitalist. But it wasn't the worst place to work. I had friends who worked there.
True.
And
yeah,
I would not be happy about it. Like Amazon's warehousing stuff is terrible.
Yeah,
it's really terrible.
And
shit
they're gonna.
they do.
So like part of it is the production line is gonna make everything cheaper, so they can afford to make things cheaper. But on top of that. I'm sure that production line is going to incur great labor terrors upon the Americas.
Yeah. I'm not terribly happy about it because if you lower the prices, it's like
Thanks, George.
Somebody gets squeezed, right?
Should
we?
we?
Eventually, they're gonna have to squeeze wages.
Whoa. Okay, so don't one of the freaking Amazon guys, or no, it might be the Google guy that has a spaceport.
No, it's Jeff Bezos has a space program, but he's like sort of competing with Elon Musk, who's a PayPal guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's
but it's like the thing where like Jeff Bezos' thing is like not as good as Elon Musk's.
Yeah, Musk is legit.
Yeah, like they actually go to space, and Jeff Bezos is like,
And
we're working on these rockets. And
Because what if? Okay, who wants to put money down? Okay, in the next 20 years, will there be a Whole Foods in space?
No.
Today it's 2017,
No.
so in
20 years,
2037.
2037,
I'll be 52.
Yeah. Just drop the W. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be HOLE Foods.
Like black hole.
Yeah.
Foods.
Or
Maybe there'll be a vending
right
machine
outside the black hole.
and a hotel that says Whole Foods on it, but it's not going to be a real
Whole Foods hotel.
Yeah.
20 years, no. 50 years, maybe.
Okay.
20,
Okay.
20, no.
But
50 to 100, sure.
Okay.
I would say.
So if we're all off and Whole Foods is just going to become its own planet or nation state.
Well, I'm sure they have a satellite already.
The predecessor.
Definitely.
So to put in perspective, our grandmother was born in 1915 in Chicago. She died when she was 94. She would have been 102.
Wow. 94.
So, what's 102 minus 94?
It's
8.
8, yeah.
Okay. So we know who's good at math.
I'm not that great at math.
You're like 8. Done.
So she died 8 years ago, which was 2009, right? Okay. So in her lifetime, they went from having to button their shoes because they didn't have shoelaces.
Sure.
They had buttons to iPads.
Right.
in 94 years.
That's what I'm saying. 100. I can see 100 for sure. Like, or 80 or whatever. Yeah. It's like things are going to be very, very different. I would
Yeah.
say. Like 80 years, like wow.
Private
I
planets.
can literally only imagine.
That'd be sweet.
But it is insane to
Private
think
planets?
about.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
It is insane to think
Like what? Like
What
a
if it was
like
a
a mansion
sexy
planet for billionaires?
Yeah,
only?
yeah.
Private planet.
No, that's what
No,
I mean.
I'm not cool with that.
But I
got
imagine it.
spaces
You're like,
for
I
the
want to
people.
go to that planet.
You know? Yeah, I do.
I know. me
I don't
too.
want some asshole. I
Right.
want fucking
How
Jeff
dare
Bezos or
Right.
Elon Musk to be monopolizing the cool space shit.
Right. Like we got the cool planet. You
Where
can
like
come.
you each have to buy like an orbit ring of like where your planet can actually operate without colliding into other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's especially nightmares because if that is the case, then all the rich people are gonna be like, "I'm getting off this fucked up planet. We got plagues and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Houston's flooding all the time. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to my mansion in space."
But I mean, doesn't that seem
That's
like
a nightmare.
I think
Mansion in space. That's my new band, and then your band is gonna guard my new band. Or
We're gonna have beef. We're gonna have
no,
rat beef.
Space Cop. You're gonna be patrolling my
Cop.
space mansion. Yeah, Sun Cop.
He's gonna
Sun Cop
shoot-
and
Here's
Space
my
Mansion.
thing. What do you
Okay.
think is gonna come first? Do you think shit like laser beams,
Yeah.
like laser gun, like not laser beams, but like laser guns, like actual laser guns?
Uh-huh.
Or do you think like full, like holographic, like you know, you're almost like you could pretend like someone else is in the room, but it's really just a hologram.
I like
Well,
I think
see,
holograms are.
for
I'm
me-
always like wondering. I feel like it's gonna be that one just because it's not. It's less violent. It's like whatever.
Yeah, see, that's
it's
what I
less
would
military.
like.
Yeah.
Like, that's a function of like what society chooses to invest in as a technology, and
Yeah.
I would hope they would choose to invest in a technology
Like
that is
holograms,
not
yeah.
exclusively used to murder.
Exactly.
Oh, but don't you think that's
But-
the first one to get invented?
I was gonna say-
Yes,
by
yes.
the military.
And anyone who likes
Yes,
Star Wars
absolutely.
is like.
Here's the thing, but it would be a laser gun that costs like $1 billion,
Right.
Wow.
and barely works.
But
Right.
think
You
of
know,
how
like, that's
good
what
it
it,
would be.
that's
Think
what it
of
would
how
be.
good it
Because
would
they
be
get
at
more
eye
money.
surgery.
out of
Probably
that.
already exists.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
really
Like,
good at eye
already
surgery
exists.
and other.
Yeah, they already have
things that we
lasers.
didn't
You can get
anticipate.
LASIK
Yeah,
eye
but I
surgery.
mean, like what he's saying, like the like specific like laser, like made for like military.
Well, they do have those
that
like
got used.
they have like those directed energy weapons that they're working on. But it's the same thing. It's like there's a contractor who gets paid whether it works or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like RoboCop, you know?
Right.
Just like,
Who cares if it works?
Right.
oh man.
I love that movie.
RoboCop.
Diaz, I think I still have your copy of that movie.
Let's get Diaz in the shot. Come here. Watch your head.
We need to get Diaz and George because they're like
RoboCop.
they're like a really buff cameraman from Wayne's World with long
Yeah,
hair.
yeah. Come in more.
And then they hit
Come
something
in more.
with a
Give me
wrench
the
every once in a
popsicle
while.
wrapper. Then
Yeah,
let me
so I was
put in the
gonna
bowl.
say, Francis, you excited for this Planets and Galaxies pack coming out for GTA 5?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm just saying that
There
would
you
be
go.
pretty cool, right?
Here,
What
you
would be
guys
cool?
come in the frame. You're too tall.
GTA Space.
Sure, Donnie. Come close to me.
Yes, I will.
We all know what color
There
your
we
planet
go.
would be
Perfect.
too. It would be purple and green.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
There we go. Everybody say hi to Diaz and George Costas.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Hi, everybody. And who remembers what our secret word is?
It's part of a word.
Make
It's part
it
of a
up.
word.
God
damn
damn
it.
it. Outside for that one.
No, it's fuck. It's part of a word.
We'll know when we watch the YouTube after this. It was the last half of a word.
I know.
it
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
the
the last
full
half
word,
of the
which
word.
makes it hard.
I know. That's why it's really.
Does Kyle remember? Secret word? No.
Kyle's like, what the fuck are you talking
So
about?
I promise that
outta
I
here.
promise I pinky swear with our audience that in season 2 I will write down what the secret word is earlier in the
yeah, so
episode
we like,
so that I remember it later.
I definitely was never told.
And then whenever
you
we
also
say
had
it,
like a
everyone has
strobe
to
light
go
to where
yell
when
at their
someone says
parents
it, it
in
just
their
starts
face.
like wildly
There you go.
strobing in the
I have a
room.
strobe light upstairs. I have a portable one.
Are
That's
you
perfect.
purposefully just drifting everywhere? Or?
No, this car
Can we
handles
play
like shit.
Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, Tokyo.
TOWKIO.
Is that
Drift?
a song? Or?
Tokyo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Like, the rapper. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's watch this while Francis. Can you drift while we do the
Oh,
video?
hell yeah, I can.
Okay, cool.
I have to go to the
Yeah, so
There
you
you
guys
go.
you like Tokyo now?
I love him.
Yeah, he's
I
a-
want
he's
to
a
marry
little
him.
Cool guy.
I want
You're,
a rapper husband to bear me rapper children.
Go talk to Wesley. Wesley knows Tokyo.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
He was on your show already.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm going to be able to steal this car in time.
But yeah, man. No, I think as much as we
You have to.
that space won't get super capitalized, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get super fucking capitalized.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
It already is with satellites.
Yeah, but I mean like outer space.
Why does that have to be idealized though? Like that wouldn't be just like, oh, here's the next step of aristocracy. Like, bye peasants.
Yeah. No, I mean, shit. If I could get off this planet, I would. Drop of the hat.
We're gonna watch my favorite video.
Is anyone else familiar with Mask of the Red Death by Edgar Allan Poe?
Yes.
Pretty much,
yeah, famous about the what's up, honey?
Yeah, it's the
amp.
Oh, let me turn off.
Yeah, the one with the mic is still alive. I just didn't want to tamper with you. Oh.
Yeah, it could be something like, the sound floor lower.
It's not picking up that.
It's in the line.
Okay.
Oh man, he's right fucking there. Am I gonna get this?
You gotta just hit the button once or twice. Mute and unmute.
Should we press mute?
Get up. Yeah, this car, and I got one of the dudes.
You still hear it? Did it go away?
Yeah.
Oh, was it that song?
It's a song, yeah.
That's just a white mystery song, nothing to be scared of. You're like, what the hell in gosh darn you?
No, Al.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You're alright, you're alright.
He's like, God, there's a terrible sound. What the hell is it? He's like, I
They got it. There's a piece of shit car anyway.
Don't worry.
It's funny how inconvenient it is to move telephone poles. You ever see the city try to move, redo telephone poles? It's hilarious.
Just a kid at my cousin crib, like the Fresh Prince in the pot.
It's like once they're on their side, they have to do it.
They gotta basically bang it out.
Yeah, I also could posit that perhaps the world will not become very space-oriented and instead will just get super I doubt it. We would have to fuck up a lot for the Earth to fully insure.
Not literally, but just like unstable enough that basically any further technological development, just petty infighting just halts the progress of everything.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it is now, and stuff's still happening.
No, but there's still infrastructure. I'm saying if things like carry to the point where like infrastructure is destroyed, then infrastructure takes clearly decades to rebuild.
Yeah, that's true. Totally enough. It would take a very long time to get that back. But I'm sure people with enough resources can do things that don't need
But even to like finance those projects, they need a certain amount of economic infrastructure background.
Yeah.
That way they
just
can
already exist.
I always thought that was like, the hell they got
I got this. This update's been out for a while. And people still
haven't
don't
played
have
the
those
game.
shit. I got thermal vision and explosive rounds. And this thing is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
And then this
I think
is
I
my,
played
this
this
is my initial D-mobile.
Those are, yeah.
I think I last played this when they introduced like the gun runners thing, and then
Yeah, that's when the thermal and explosive.
I never really got into that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like this is more money, and I just want to race. No, I don't care.
Yeah, that's a good video.
It's all about
Sucks. I wish we could get some way audio on this without it echoing on the stream.
It'll happen. You gotta get some, close mics, lavs and stuff.
Yeah,
You gotta do it.
Or you could just again like
through here.
Oh yeah, get in there. Cut gain on a mixer, and you won't hear shit.
Okay, I want to interrupt because I think the Tokyo, yeah. So I want to go around, and you guys have to think kind of fast.
Sure.
But I would like to know what each of your special talents are, and is it something that you can do right now?
Donnie, get in here.
Let's get Donnie in here. It could be something simple, like something weird that you can do with your body.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Maybe have a can, like a beer can.
There's one over here.
Do you mind if I ruin this can?
Let me finish the beer.
Okay.
And then we'll
finish,
do that.
Go ahead and finish that.
Okay. What about you, Donnie?
I don't.
Can you do are you double jointed? Can you do something weird with your arms?
I'm not, and I've actually been very like jealous of the people that can do that crazy bending.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something I can do. I don't know.
Can you make your tongue go up in a little curl?
I mean, it's like that thing, yeah. I mean, I can't do that.
Show
no.
the screen, Frank. Get tight.
Yeah,
there.
no, that's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, you gotta turn to the camera.
Yeah.
That's pretty demonic.
Stop hurting.
Exploit my brother. Get in there.
I hate you.
You're hurting me.
I could also do this.
See, that's that.
This actually grosses me out when he does it.
Yeah, that's really.
Can you
that's weird.
just go do the hitchhiker thumb? Because it looks so
I got
weird.
that. I got the Greek thumb.
Oh yeah.
I could stick my thumb behind my ear.
I guess mine kind of goes back, but not like that.
Here, show the camera.
Right angles.
I'm gonna sell Francis to a freak show when he turns 31.
Whoa!
Freak show cam boy.
If you tune in after midnight, it's a totally different White Mystery TV.
Sure, yeah.
Totally.
Scare the children.
Thank
Scare them.
you.
Scare them to sleep.
Yeah.
Andrew, I'm almost done with this beer. Do you want to sip
I
of
want
it?
to drink some.
Sure.
Okay,
why not?
we'll rotate. There's got to be something that you do at parties that's funny.
no, I was gonna say the only talent I have wouldn't really be for right now. Is just like if I get to know someone well enough, I can kind of impersonate them pretty well.
Well,
Like, I can
impersonate
get to-
me.
No, I was gonna say it would really have to be in the zone. I would
Can we see
yeah.
the Madison
And
impersonation?
it's also
Yeah, do Madison.
Do oh my god, I'm not doing.
You can totally do it. You have it.
No, I'm
you
not.
Totally
No,
have
I know,
it.
I don't.
It's
I've
in you.
actually never really thought about doing
really?
the Madison. That's
Okay,
funny.
cool. So you haven't done it.
No, it's more. I was gonna say actually, I should have corrected myself. It's more for people that I don't like.
Well, do your
Do you know what I
favorite
mean? It's,
impression
easier
and don't
for
tell
me.
us who it's of.
Oh, well, it's just I guess just someone I know that literally speaks just like this. And it's
Absolutely.
everything
fucking
is
not.
legitimately, like that. It's not even legitimately, it's legitimately. You know what I mean? It's just there's no simple It's
Is this person from Chicago or Florida?
this person is from Chicago. Literally. But yeah, so that's it. I
That's
guess
funny.
that's my talent.
Can you balance anything on top of your head?
No.
Alright, let's move on to Andrew.
Andrew, I'm disappointed now. What do you want?
Can you take him away, please?
to the non-kitschy talent area of this small basement television station.
I'm gonna try and get up in
Okay.
this
Okay.
camera.
All right.
Yeah, I might. Let's go, Andrew.
Frame here.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, you're in there.
Oh god. Oh god.
Side face.
Oh god.
Whoa,
Oh god.
whoa.
Oh god.
What is going on here?
Oh my god.
So frightened. We don't have.
Show the camera! Oh my god!
You know what?
Wait, turn it to the side.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Alright, don't cut
I
anybody.
feel fine.
Yeah, see, that's I don't have any.
Wow!
Where's
Wow!
I feel like that's the sort of thing you're asking for.
That's
That is
amazing!
100% the thing she's asking.
When they say you can turn a can of Coke into a shiv
my
and take
good
a plate
Jesus
of it.
It actually is quite
It's
sharp.
oh, I don't know
I would
if
be
this talent's
careful
cool.
with that.
Let me bite off the fucking top of the fucking soda can.
Okay,
Is that
oh
cool?
wait, I was
Yeah.
gonna save that. I was gonna put that on the wall.
I can make
Yeah.
I can
That's
make as many
liability.
as you want. For you, anything. I can
I
do
don't want
anything.
anyone to get
Okay, so let's rewind
not
for a
even-
moment here. Who taught you how to do that?
No one. I don't even know. I literally don't remember. I think I was like 10 or something. I was like, I bet I can do this.
So you invented it. This is cause I'm
No,
gonna
I
see
have actually seen somebody do it on a talk show now.
Okay.
What called White
But
Mystery
after
TV?
I did it, I was like, I wonder if anyone can do this, and tried to Google it. It was like, God damn it! Somebody already fucking did
something
it
you think
on
you
fucking
invented,
Jay
like
Leno in
masturbation. You're like, I'm a
2004.
genius.
I'm in awe. I'm in awe.
Wow.
No, yeah, that was
Can I
pretty
shake your hand?
Sure,
Wow.
absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That was pretty terrifying.
Donnie,
and awesome.
you're gonna have to learn a new trick by the
Yeah,
next time
I
you
can't
come
just
back on.
impersonate all my gay friends anymore.
Just not cutting it.
It's not working anymore.
This austere society we live in, where everybody's competing for spots. You know, it's just rough.
Your impersonations are shit, kid.
Oh my god.
We got a can biter next week.
We've got this kid over here about to tip.
Look, if you can't compete with that, I don't know what to
chug a gallon of house paint.
Wait, did we get anything in the chat after fucking Andrew just did that?
I know, there's literally nothing to say.
Literally.
Like, there's literally nothing to say.
Oh my gosh. We have 13 minutes left of our season finale.
Alex, what the hell are you so good at, huh? Where's your talent?
Who said that?
No, that's what
Okay.
Yeah, what is your talent?
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I can. Thank you. I can play guitar and drums at the same time, the harmonica.
Okay,
which I
sure.
I just played a little bit of that.
Okay, fine.
I can do weird stuff with my tongue.
Fine.
Yeah.
By myself.
Okay.
Yeah, solo tongue.
Like.
I believe that's
I can see it over there.
The next Olympics, that's an event. You should try out. You already got Team USA going on.
You're doing it in your active wear.
I can do something else, which I can't do here, but there's a thing called a Bosu ball at the gym. It's like a half
I know what you're
ball,
talking about.
and I can lift a 50-pound medicine ball while I balance on it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I do like
I
full
cannot do
squats
that.
when I do it.
See, that's why you need your active gear.
I know.
So you're balancing on one and you're lifting another?
No, I'm balancing on a half a ball.
Okay,
so,
right.
But it's like a ball. It's like
a
a
flat surface, but the bottom is round.
And
then you lift another
weights on
medicine
it.
off.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
If you did that here, I feel like people would be like,
I don't have a
You'll be
Bosu
like,
ball.
wow, she's active.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But that's how I pick up dates at the gym.
Yeah, totally.
Hey.
Just stare intently at someone while doing that.
I just like squat and fucking.
No, I was gonna say, I just hope she like very loudly just like yells her like.
Hi, I'm Kira.
Okay, because this is something that I really... So Fran and I went down a Jim Carrey wormhole because there was that amazing Jim Carrey documentary that just came out about how he's been coping with heartbreak through painting.
Yeah,
And
I did see that. Yeah.
And it's like a 6-minute documentary. It went super duper viral about
He
Jim Carrey.
divorced like the lady who was like the weird anti-vaxxer lady.
Yeah,
they're divorced now.
but she used to, before she was the anti-vaxxer, she was named Jenny McCarthy, and she was a freaking playgirl.
Yeah.
Hot,
See, I just know her for being everybody hating her. That she was
Hustler magazine. But it was,
children with her. Singled out.
He doesn't have children. She had an autistic child, and that's why. So Jenny McCarthy, who was once like Baywatch, big fake titties sticking out, kind of bleach blonde chick.
Yeah, tell him.
She's funny. She's funny.
She which is what I remember her as being, because I might be a little older than you, but she had a child with autism, and she became a big advocate of anti-vaccination because she was convinced that like all the mercury or whatever lead or whatever the fuck is in those things causes autism.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
Whatever. You know, I actually believe, I have a theory, and I don't want to like scare people or be too on one side, but my theory is that the birth control pill might contribute to.
It's probably all of it. I mean, I believe with the mercury thing, I believe that. I think like all that, a lot of that modern medicine, it's just like it's the shit that's in that stuff. It's just. I even feel weird taking Tylenol certain days. I know it's dumb as that sounds. It's just like there's something about it. I'm just like, I don't know. There's nothing natural.
That's true, but it'll work for 99. Roughly
for sure.
More than 99%.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying it doesn't need to exist or
yeah.
that. It's like, I'm not saying it, yeah, it's not invaluable is what I'm saying.
I just think that...
I mean, I agree. Normally I cure all my bodily aches and pains by just staring directly into the sun.
Of
course. Me too. Wow. It's good to meet someone else that does that.
Green things too.
Yeah, but which is fine, but like Fran also, like, I'm just like, do you want to take a leave? And he's like...
Yeah, I do, but not really. Right.
I take a leave like once a month, not frequently, and not more than this. But anyway, so Jim Carrey broke up with this woman. I think it was something like 6 years ago, according to this article or something. Although, interestingly, in this article, so everyone's like in this viral video, which maybe people out there watched it because it got like 13.5 million views, like the first day it came out.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey coping with this depression, like compulsively painting huge paintings, small paintings of Jesus, blacklight sensitive paintings, all this different stuff, and just like having a studio in New York and painting as therapy and whatever. They're kind of incredible, like for Jim Carrey kind of paintings.
Yeah.
So it says that he had broken up with Jenny McCarthy, but we read the article, and
Do you read? I'm imagining you reading together.
We do read together.
Like you have each a copy of the same magazine, just sitting in like a
sitting in identical.
Yeah, exactly. Right next to each other, and laughing in unison. And like,
Fran, did you read? Oh, of course I read it. Of course I read it.
Yeah, we just show each other like.
They have British accents apparently when they talk to each other too.
Yeah.
Did you read that, Fran? No, that's not
both of you pull out monocles at the same time.
No, I read to him.
What's this?
I read to him.
Sure.
And then,
Okay.
yeah. And we will blurt out the same song at the same time.
Sure, okay.
Where I forget.
We were both. I was like in my head listening to "N.I.B." by Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
And she started humming it, and that's not the first time.
Yeah, and it was really creepy.
That is
I was
creepy,
just
though.
thinking that, and I was like,
It's cool creepy.
But I blurted out like the cue of where it was in his mind. But anyway, so Jim Carrey though apparently he was heartbroken over Jenny McCarthy. In this article we read, it said that he was dating some super pilled out Irish chick who had the same last name as us.
And
just
she
white.
claimed that he gave her a bunch of STDs, and then she killed herself.
And then she killed herself.
What the fuck?
Well, no wonder he's still painting.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
So it's like this, and like her family, now that she has passed away, is trying to like sue
for like
Jim
alimony?
Carrey for like $1 gazillion for like causing the suicide of their daughter. So which he says is extortion and all this different stuff.
I mean,
But-
normally you can't do that. You can't they're only doing that because he is like a billionaire,
Right.
Like normally, like if somebody commits suicide, like even if they had a bad relationship, you're not like, well, you need to pay us money.
Right. No, I mean
that normally would not happen.
There would be some serious issues if you're able to do that. Although our mom did know through the grapevine this chick who was the first successful person to sue somebody else for giving her an STD.
Well,
and I remember when she was on talk
that's
shows
different in California
in the late
they can do
90s.
that.
But that's what they're claiming is that
There's even laws about
They
that,
gave-
which is kind of crazy.
yeah.
That's
I think
kind of screwy.
Her name was Squeaky too.
On the other hand, if you do know you have something, you should probably tell some people.
So
Be respectful. But
If you
also,
don't.
like, there shouldn't be laws that
Yeah, it
should
seems
jail people for.
But if
it
you-
seems
if
like
you
not
give-
the type of thing you'd want to say to them.
But
What
it-
if I don't know?
If you gave, if you
seriously
knowingly gave,
maliciously
hurt or
infecting
kill
people with
somebody.
your genitals, then that's kind of a different story. But that's
course.
probably malicious.
If
It's-
you're
it might be a little
you
more
want to have
malicious.
sex and you're too lazy or selfish to tell somebody, and then you seriously
That you have an
affect their
incurable
health for the
disease.
rest
Yeah.
of their life,
Yeah.
then you should fucking definitely.
I think that
punish for
I personally think that should probably be civil suit stuff, and I don't think.
I'm
you should
sure it
be
was
able to ban
probably.
yourself. No, there's actual laws that involve criminal charges.
So,
yeah.
segueing to what I'd like to close out our season finale on a most extremely dark note.
Sure.
Really quick though, we have a giveaway. If you upload a picture of yourself with your White Mystery gear before September 1st, which is Friday, you can win a Walkman by Burger Records, which converts your songs into MP3s.
Yeah.
White Mystery FYMS album, a 3-day pass to Riot Fest, which is worth a bunch of money.
Yes, it is.
And of course,
You guys got any extra Riot Fest badges?
we
got
might
some hanging around.
We might, and we also have a lime green tote bag that it all
Oh, wow.
comes in. So
Ooh.
go ahead and enter the White Mystery giveaway, #White Mystery. Make sure it's public. So Kyle, who I would love to give everybody a round of applause for Kyle,
MVP of the whole
aka
season.
Technique.
Yeah,
Wonderful
He's
young
tired and
man.
he wants to go home.
He's tired and he wants to go home.
Okay.
We love him, and I remember when I first met you, which was in May.
I locked eyes with you.
I would like to close out in a most bizarre fashion White Mystery Season 1 with a Jim Carrey video from YouTube of when he was a character called Vera, which was a lady bodybuilder. So look up Jim Carrey and Vera.
Is this on
and let's go
Mad
full
TV?
Yeah, it's on
No.
frickin'
In Living Color.
Living Color.
Oh, that's what he was on. Right.
Let's go
I forgot.
full screen and just kind of close out the season with this, and
Living
we'll
Color was so
put everything away and
love that
clean up. So let's all wave goodbye. George and Diaz coming to the shot, and maybe even Kyle if you'd like to.
Yeah, Kyle, you should get in. It's the end of the season.
Yes.
We want to
It's
see
the end
your
of the
face.
season. You can't be like Oz anymore. You have to come out behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Or actually, you don't have to if you don't want
The
to.
Wizard of Kyle.
But let's all say thank you for watching White Mystery TV. Francis, wave to the people.
I love
See
you
you
guys.
Thank you
soon.
for watching White Mystery TV. Francis, wave to the people.
Francis, wave to the people.
Okay, yeah, Kyle.
Wave to the people.
Okay. Thanks for watching White Mystery TV. We'll be back because we live here, so.
We have nowhere to go. What?
This is our life now, and keep tuning in. Make sure you press the subscribe button because I think I'll be interviewing Vic Mensa tomorrow live on Twitch.
I thought it was the season finale. What the fuck?
That's
It's a bonus feature.
That's going to be the blooper reel where I walk into the room and wipe out immediately.
Well, I guess technically it would be
Extended
the season finale
episode
of this show, right? That this interview is not on Tuesday. It's a different
Right.
show.
It's-
You're right.
So it's kind of like when
right.
Jennifer Aniston does an Entertainment Tonight interview post Friends, season 8.
There you go.
That's one way.
It's kind of like that.
But this time it's Vic Mensa.
And so keep following White Mystery. Check out Absolutely Not on Instagram. And Sun Cop, I know you guys are on Twitter for sure because we retweeted you.
We're very not a whole bunch on social media.
Follow them.
I tweet sometimes.
He's gonna start.
What you should really do is come to my show tomorrow at Whistler.
Yeah, go to the Whistler tomorrow.
We have a 4-piece band and it's really good.
Yay! And you're
playing
gonna
with
like
Power
it.
Haunts and it's free.
You know what time you play?
9:30.
9:30. Everybody, get out there.
So thank you very much for watching our first season of White Mystery TV. We
Yeah.
hope that we encouraged you to have happy, full lives and do your best. And with that, we will watch Jim Carrey as the character Vera and bid you adieu. See you on the road.
Bye.
Bye.
Ambition, the at-home workout with Vera DeMilo.
Hi, I'm Vera DeMilo, and thanks for tuning in. You know, before I learned how to exercise properly, I was a poor excuse for a woman. Just look at those unsightly lumps of lard protruding from my sternum. I was so weak and frail back then, I couldn't even tear a telephone book in half. But I made that change, and you can too. So let's get busy burning off those bothersome bazooms. Girls, are you ready? Alrighty. Let's start with a stretch. And down. Okay, now you try. See how those big breasts just weigh them down? I'm telling you, you can't float till you get rid of those sinkers. And now the shoulders. Come on, girls. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Now this one. Just pull it and pull it. Really pull it. Wow. That's gonna be sore in the morning, but it hurts so good. And you know what they say, no pain, no gain. Now, before attempting any serious lifting, I can't stress enough the importance of eating a healthy breakfast. Of course, I prefer mine in concentrated form. Another advantage of my at-home workout is that there's no need for investing in costly weight sets. With just a little imagination, a few hefty household appliances will do just as well. Deirdre, the secret to a strong, flat championship chest is breast bombardment with maximum weight. Are you ready? Alrighty. That's the spirit. Show those memories no mercy. Hey kids, it's time for Vera's vanity table. You know, some women spend a lot of money on lipsticks and glosses to make their lips look fuller. I say you can get the same effect naturally with a nice hot curling iron. Watch. Of course, it helps to have a high pain threshold. But believe me, when these babies start to blister, look out, Michelle Pfeiffer. Until next time, toodaloo.